Chicago?
Big wide, good money shit, man. Wick is lit coming soon. We out here in Cali vibing with no jumper, man, you know? Go with him.
That be going crazy.
I know I be trolling. I'm gonna show you how to troll, though. Come on.
That nigga dead, nobody care about what he did or what he said. Man, his homie killing ends, but shit, at least them niggas slid. I can't tell you what I did, no cap, cause most of them niggas dead. I can't tell you what I did, cause I'll probably be in the feds, gang shit. Better ask about drill wick, I change shit, change whips. Hit a few niggas up with the same blick. I just ran up 30,000 last week, ain't changed fits. When it's violence in my community, you already know they blame wick. Hey, Keno felt that fat could run no more, he thought it was over. 2 Glocks on like 2 pistols, he knew it was a close one. Goofy came my block, he got one off, but now he toasted. Glock 23, I call it tally, cause this bitch a blower. Druid really grew up my overtext and I ignored her. Take pictures with all my fans, fuck that, my supporters. Start my bitch a biz, she scratch off goals and I support her. Call my phone's 100 in, what's the order? Boy, this shit ain't new to me, I been spending on the ops. Druid, he a bastard, I ain't grow up with a pops. I was out ditching school, testing my accuracy on they block. They say why they call you drills, cause I really been on the lot. Shooters know the shooters, and the killers know the killers. You niggas don't look familiar, I don't know none of you niggas. And I'm jumping out on feet, but caught my first one out the window. And if we ain't DOA him, then he was fighting in a spittle. Seen shit walk him down, the gun jammed, he thought it was over. Merely died, a nigga got hit in his head, but God was over him. Rockin' had put fin them niggas crazy, cause he folded. Ten ain't had to say shit when he got that room, but he told it. Boy, this shit ain't new to me, I been spending on the ops. You niggas ain't kill shit, videos the only thing you drop. I'm a low-end terrorist, I really spit every block. Call me Druid, Osama, I done went up on all the ops. That nigga dead, nobody care about what he did or what he said. Man, his homie killing ends, but shit, at least them niggas slid. I can't tell you what I did, no cap, cause most of them niggas dead. I can't tell you what I did, cause I'll probably be in the feds.
Every big one.
I've been driving a cab here for 30 years, and I'm telling you, you don't walk around here at night. Yes, sir. It'll kill you and strip you in 10 seconds flat.
I'm a trophy round this bitch, nigga. They call me big homie. Master level, bro, you drop me, you get like 10 bodies. Payroll let you celebrate it. Don't be his 10 body. Undefeated heavyweight, nigga, I think I'm big baby. Half a brick, slapped it all grams, these horns go crazy. Slap his bitch, knock down his man, Javante Davis. We hang niggas, cab the clan, come get your shit painted. Drop bodies and bags to plant, ain't nothing gon' change me. Rambo, I stand on my name, they know I pop shit. Dirty choppers at my mama house, she know we drop shit. Get in those streets, take will come with it. You bet not snitch, we slump shit everywhere in my city. I cannot flip. In the cell, 8 with his mans looking at his portrait. Like, damn, cuz, what happened to him? I know you salty. Sugar turn to shit, you get static with your partner. They start scratching with some pits. He can't shake up out that coffin. They was calling, trying to squash it. Don't want war with us. Mama house blew up. Dude got his noodle touched. At Geno's, caught him lacking. Took my 40, smacked him up. Man, y'all lucky we is on camera. I'd have built your ass up. We started stepping around this bitch. I bet they vouch for it. Little niggas look up to me. Don't know we dropped they big homies. Out of town hunt niggas. I always got my stick on me. I took a life when niggas took some shit from me. Gashes moving silence. We don't post nothing. I promote violence. They go smoke some. Shaquille O'Neal with an AR Gillos and go post up. My baby 24. R.I.P. Kobe. He gon' show up. Sit you next to Kobe, brother. Then scratch off doing donuts. Let Giants sleep. Why y'all won't come fuck with me? These niggas spinning around, think they tough as me. Shooting shit from up the street. How could you ever think that you had nuts like these? Gonna be another chapter in our killing spree. Payroll, how you catch me, bro? You go crazy, I'm still stepping though. Smack this shit while Hollis is back to back and watch this head come off. 19, he got bodies, a real gangster. Gang, I'm vouching for him. They know my name, I do this bitch for crushing shit. I ain't no local joke. Drop me, you gon' die. Bet my brother smoking shit, one of them niggas. Know my son gon' be a main character with his switch complete, not mission. You ain't right about your brother, but if I smack one of your bitches on camera, your pussy ass probably be laying in my bushes. We stay dangerous when in the chamber, bro. My mama raised a gangster. I'ma die dying. They gon' have my funeral at a stadium. It's us or y'all. I don't trust a soul. My city small, everybody related. Got cousins and brothers we don't know about. Lot of niggas getting money, I don't matter. Killers control the clout. I had static with millionaires when I was worth an ounce, couldn't get me dropped. I still got my glizzy out. Jumping, I'll be getting down. We hit the whole city with choppers, don't come through here. Playing around, my papa shot my daddy, cuz it's in my blood to slam. explain his arm. Long way from 8 balls, all that money gon' put us over the top. If you ain't CAB, you a op. That's just how we rock, race killers in the ghetto. Call out of town, they come through, pop your top. You a op. That's just how we rock, race killers in the ghetto. Call out of town, they come through, pop your top.
What?
You a op. That's just how we
Boy, stay out the way. Boy, stay out the way. What?
They got Wooski on the mix.
Boy, stay out the way. What? Boy, stay out the way. You ain't really in the field, you ain't tryna catch an eye murder case, boy, stay in your place. Yeah, glizzy out of state, but he stay coming back with the Drake like bitch don't play. These niggas be bitches, boy, stay out the way. These niggas be bitches, boy, stay out the way, These niggas be straight hoes. Hit a block, pop out 6 niggas with 8 poles. Like a switch, but I hate those. Kept shooting at the 50, fuck around, then broke pose. New ops like new goals. If you really know me, on the guys, I'll reach those. High as hell like rainbows. The ops so dirty, so they ass for the same clothes. Had to wait me a minute. Had to go get a bag out, thought I was finished. On the guys, we winning. Them niggas so broke, on the guys, we chillin'. Pop me at my OD, and I won't stop smoking till I reach Brody. Gang shit like OG. These niggas 6'9", so they ass on police. If it get booked, Chase gon' free me. But that shit cook, they can't get me. These niggas don't really wanna see me. Set it up, you can be the glizzy. We gon' drive, but I'm hopping out on feet. Hit a cuss, really pop his ass like grease. They ain't never even seen nigga like me. With the shit don't test, nigga don't tweak. Fuck you all niggas know you finna get back. No one lay song, sorry for the setback. Niggas never on they block, cause they know it's that. Every time spin they block, like to run it back. What? Every time spin they block, like to run it back. What? Gang shit, we ride together. Me and Tavo gon' slide forever. Me and T.Y. gon' strive for better. Try to blink me, nigga, that's a never. Boy, I stay with the cheese, got a bag on me. Shorty them gon' slide for cheddar. Boy, I love this beef, I thought some cheap, don't know how it come forever. I just wanna get old and still have a roll. Walk on my cane and still have a pole. Young or old, I'ma stay on go. I don't give a fuck, I'ma stay on my toes. I'm feeding night posted up with the moles. Or I'm on the tray with the G's like gold. Try to be slapping on the beat, I'm cold. I ain't gotta watch what I say, I'm bold. I'm the one on the block really running shit. Drop back on your head, shorty punish it. 5'3", 5'9", how we coming, bitch? Get the wave in the Mac like caught a fish. We clean nigga up like a dirt dish. I'm a boss, you can mix with the bullshit. Like we heard when big when we kill shit. 7 minutes hit, this knows the real shit. All the capping on the gram, but you better stop. Why you sitting on the porch, but you better watch? How you claim you a op, you ain't shot a op? How you post on the block, you ain't got a Glock? How you say you wanna shop, you ain't got enough? I ain't taking no shorts, got me fucked up. And you walked over here, boy, that shit tough. What? Boy, stay out the way. You ain't really in the field, you ain't trying to catch an eye murder case, boy, stay in your place. Yeah, glizzy out of state, but he stay coming back with the Drake like bitch don't play. These niggas be bitches, boy, stay out the way. These niggas be bitches, boy, stay out the way,
Oh shit, that boy Crispy Cam too crispy, goddamn.
Stay out the way. Boy, stay out the way.
Right there, yeah, get grab that one. Yeah, grab that one. Yeah. Don't want the button on it. Yeah. Give me that one too, give me that one too. Yeah. I'm sight. If I was you, nigga, I won't fuck with Mac Faded, just clear the wall in the pawn shop. Police ass nigga tryna lick on my killer, sauce a bitch still knocking off your top. Yeah, nigga, this city so goddamn little, you can run, I'ma still get a drop. Yeah, just bought a chopper the size of a Glock, now it's easy to aim for the top. A nigga already caught me sleeping, I'ma shoot a little fast, I ain't just talking out my mouth. I really got racks and rank in this city.
Hey man, say man, bitch, you already know what's going on, boy. It's your boy Lowski. You know what I'm saying about? And we finna get it busting, man. We coming back with part 2 of Fro Gang in K Town, which I thought Fro Gang was in K Town. Kill me. What the fuck do I know? Right, part 2, and we doing an update with Lil Durk. Yes, we gonna talk about things that a lot of people don't want to talk about. This is the day. You know what I'm talking about? Any, meeny, miny, mo, catch a snitch by his toe. If he talk, then let him go. Any, meeny, miny, mo. Damn. Okay, so I guess that's what we doing. Alright, so hold on, that's the wrong one. I'm doing some doom shit. TikTok was definitely busting today, no bad. Alright. So we gonna start off today talking about, Durk case, right? What a lot of people don't understand. Let me see, can I click this? What's gonna pop up? Yeah, I'm not doing that. That's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do at all. Okay, I don't got no pics of this nigga. I just need a picture, gang. I mean, this gorilla would have been nice, but it's come on, this gotta be it. Come on, give me that. Hold on, baby. Yeah, there we go. What the fuck is this? What? The fuck is that? I gotta do anything. Okay. So I guess that's good enough. Now, this is what I gotta say. Now, for y'all that don't know, Zoo was he was a witness in a lot of shit that was going on. What? Zoo was a witness in a lot of things that was going on with the whole OTF Rico and shit, whatever they got going on, right? And a lot of people, in the way that his number, he's keep popping up. Now, the way that his name keep popping up all through this paperwork, people were like, why was he not locked up? Why he wasn't there? This goes back to Lowski been right this whole time. All right. Now, Lowski told y'all motherfuckers years ago that Zoo's a rat. How many? I ain't even get started yet. But look, how many years ago I told y'all that Zoo was a rat? I told y'all Zoo, I want to say it was the old channel. I told y'all Zoo snitched on a few things in the past. Zoo been a rat. When he got, remember he got that tattoo of the dead rat on his neck? I said, why would he do his friends like that? That's what you think about yourself? Zoo been a rat. Now, the funny part, yeah, y'all thought I was tripping. Now his name in the paperwork, and now niggas seeing that y'all thought I was, oh, y'all thought I was lying when I said, oh, Zoop was a rat. It's these one of them humbling moments when you gotta say Lowski was right. Like, damn, Lowski was right again. Damn, man, I thought Lowski was hating on that nigga, man. Damn, man, why Lowski always gotta be right about shit like that? Not Big Zoo. They couldn't see that like Stevie Wonder. Y'all Ray Charles in it. I told y'all he was a rat. Bruh said he was a rat. Many niggas said Zoo was a rat. Yeah, but y'all drunk that OTF flavor Kool-Aid and y'all listen to Durk. Now that whole time he was niggas was talking about who Durk told on Vaughn. Nah, Zoo told on Vaughn. Folks say it's crazy. Years later, you was right about all. I was right about everything. I'm always right. It always takes time, nigga. But you know me, I'm a humble nigga. I'm a very humble nigga. You know I'm a real humble nigga, gang. I'm a very humble nigga, so I ain't gonna rub it in niggas' faces. But what I am gonna say is, niggas thought Dirk told it was Zoo. Zoo told. Zoo the telltale. He the rat with the dead rat on his neck. Yeah, it was Zoo that told, gang. Look at him. Look at his face. Look at him. He looks like a rat right there. Close your face a little bit. Like, just close your eyes a little bit. And look at that picture. And tell me you don't see rat features. Look at that nose. Look at the ears. Look at his little whiskers. Tell me this nigga don't like a rat. Okay. I ain't even picked this picture for that. I just want to pick a regular picture. But he looks like a rodent. You see what I'm saying? And it hurts because, well, it don't hurt me. It hurt Dirk because Dirk the one that's in jail. And because Zoo knew a lot. Even Lil Law said, "Nigga, it's a rat around here with a wire, so I gotta keep my mouth on hush and shit." I think Lil Law knew it. I think Lil Law knew that Zoo was a rat too. Cause if Lil Law said it's a rat running around us with a, but I gotta keep our mouth on hush and shit. Who? I mean, look, Jam may be a rat, right? But Jam ain't around them. Who was around? Who was around Lil Law to get information on a wire? Who could he even have been talking about? This gentleman right here. This the nigga that could have been around. And I'm sorry to say, niggas be like, "Oh, what Dirk didn't have a Zoo with him? What Dirk didn't have a Zoo with him?" Boy, if I was Dirk, I would have had Zoo knocked off. So, THF told Westbrook he couldn't come around, but kept Zoo around like he got out on a 30-year. He definitely told. Bro, Zoo name been came up and snitch. He didn't have allegations on his name for years. Now a lot of people think, yeah, I was about to say 16 shot him a goofy. He's a lot of things. Like, he's a pure goofy. He's a goofy. He's a fucking goofy. Like, he's just a goofy. I'm happy you said that, folks. His ass a goofy. His ass a big goofy. You can't take that. He's a goofy. But I wouldn't have had Zoo around me either, gang. If I was him, I would have paid to get Zoo. He knew too much. And I always say it be the older niggas, gang, and I hate that, bro. I hate that. It always the older niggas, gang, that don't want to go to jail no more. All this shit, and they be the ones that's telling. Hit that super chat, hit that cash app, bro. They be the ones that telling, gang, and I hate that for niggas, gang. And cause Dirk, he used to put Zoo name in a lot of songs. He the chief. Oh, he the chief. Zoo this, Zoo that. Zoo singing to them people like Mahalia Jackson. You see what I'm saying? And you can't do nothing about that because he gone. But he done told them so much information that they had to redact out the files, gang. They had to redact a lot of that shit out the paperwork because the case ain't started yet. But I don't think niggas understand, like, it's the feds, gang. It's not like a state case where if the nigga die, they will still hold this shit. They will hold that shit against you, gang. They will hold that shit against you still, bro. You know what I'm saying? How everybody snitching on Durk like them handshakes ain't mean shit. Them handshakes don't mean nothing, gang. It don't. So you seeing he like Mad Max, a killer rat. I wouldn't even, I wouldn't even say Zoo a killer, gang. I don't know what Zoo, you know? I don't give Zoo that. I wouldn't even put him in the same category as Max. Honestly. Fuck Zoo. I fuck with that bitch ass nigga. I ain't give a fuck with that bitch ass nigga was he was alive. I don't give a fuck with that bitch ass nigga what he did. All rats deserve the same treatment, and he already faced it. What I'm saying is this, bro. Niggas be snitches. It's different. Like niggas is snitches, gang. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? We gotta hold niggas to the same. We gotta hold niggas to that same accord. Niggas, I know some of you like, the streets is over, the streets don't matter. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Zoo name that came up in so many snitching allegations, bro. Bro, we can go back to this one night, right? We can go back to this one night, the shootout that happened by Goodfellas Pizza, right? When they was at the club and they robbed Lil Vice Lord Buddy, and Vaughn clapped that nigga. Remember, hella bands got smoked. He never made it out of Miami. Durk never made a statement the whole fucking case. Durk never made a statement the whole fucking case, by the way. Durk never said a fucking word. Vaughn ain't say nothing. But Zoo did. And remember, the case was still going on until when? Vaughn died. When Vaughn was unalived, the state dropped the case. Did anyone pay attention to that? The case never flopped until Vaughn died. If you think I'm just making up shit on Zoo, if y'all think I'm just talking out my ass, go fact check me. Google is your friend. Google is your friend. No, bro. They was in the look. Dude was trying to link with Fool Up. They on some Chicago shit. Vaughn tried to poke the nigga for his chain. Shit went left from that. That's the story. That's what happened. What the fuck that mean? What the fuck you mean is Zooey talking about? Zoo has been a rat. What do you not understand? Zoo name has came up in 5 different snitching allegations. You think I give a fuck? Fuck Zoo. Fuck him. Fuck. Boy. Y'all give a fuck about that? This Zoo we talking about. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck? You know what? Sammy the Bull, he done killed more niggas than smallpox. He told. Gucci Man was one of the biggest gangster rappers in our generation. He told. Geechee as Lil J was. Geechee as Little J was. He told. God damn. How many other niggas told? A lot of niggas told. That could have been the reason he got smoked. That's probably what got him killed. You ever thought about that? Plot twist. I looked at the paperwork. That's why I'm calling him a rat. That's why I'm calling him a rat. One thing about it, gangsters, we don't move off hearsay. We go off black and white. Right? And I've been saying he was a rat years ago. Wooski, a rat. Big Mike, the smoker. Mr. Chase you down with the 40, a rat. Hella niggas rat. I know niggas right now that don't got no clout on the internet, but these niggas will smoke you in broad day. And they rats. They told. Face. I know plenty of niggas. And they real faces out here. You say who Lil J tell on? They all told. What? Nigga, everybody on Lil J. What? Everybody on Lil J case told. Lil J told, Butter told, the bitches told. That's like what happened with Rondo and 9. I mean Rondo and 9. 22 and 9. Rondo told. 22 told. The girls told. Everybody told. Tasty's honey, he found out. He told. Mad Max told. Bro, the thing is this, gang. A lot of real niggas be real niggas until they told. A lot of niggas be real niggas until they tell. You keep talking about this Bezui talking about like what? Mad Max was one of the realest niggas before he told. Mad Max was one of them guys. You know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't gotta like them boys. You gotta give, you gotta give props. Y'all gotta give that man his props. Mad Max used to be one of them, yeah. Until he told. You see what I'm saying? And Mad Max was way more of a gangster than Zoo ever could be. Somebody want to argue me about that? Mad Max was way more gangster than that nigga. Mad Max wasn't just no gangster. He was a killer. Zoo got his name for being an aggressive nigga while a bunch of bitch ass niggas. He came from the projects with that project shit, and them boys was hoes. So he already became the leader. If you think I'm lying, go look at one of his old videos. He told the story. He told the story best. Them boys already had some shit going on. He moved over there and became the leader because them niggas was hoes. That's just what it was. It ain't no other way to say it. It ain't no other way to shortcut it. I didn't have my picks on niggas gang that I thought was some of the top-notch gangsters. And I watched them tell. Fuck, I seen them. You know? It just is what it is. Rondo is definitely a snitch. You see what I'm saying? Niggas be telling, gang. What the fuck this? So you think no snitch ass niggas ever came from Cabrini Green? I'll be back. This nigga that slipped and bumped his motherfucking head. Hey, blood, I got a quick question. Where you from, Slime? Where you from? You said ain't no rats in the greens. Where you from? Have you heard about Do you know how many Ricos they done had up there? Do you know how many buildings got took down? Because niggas was snitching up there? Well, you better get the fuck on. What up, Tony? Nigga talking about ain't no snitch. He from the green. The fuck the greens gotta do with anything? Talking about that nigga ain't snitch. He from the greens. Nigga, what? If you trying to rage bait me, boy, just say that. Like, what? You gonna make me go on your ass, folks. Niggas be saying anything. I'm from Killer Ward, bitch. We had rats in the ward. Like, what? Is you cool? That don't even make sense, gang. I don't even know what niggas be talking about, gang. That nigga said ain't no snitches because he from Cabrini Greens. Lord Jesus. God bless America. But hey, mud, you still never told me. Where you from? Where you from, G? Where you from? That nigga said, ain't no right. Now I'm just saying, you not expecting anything bad coming from that type of cloth. What type of cloth? What? What kind of cloth is that? What are we talking about? What? Nah, folks. I need to know. What type of cloth are you talking about, gang? You from Fort Worth, Texas. So, all right. I'm gonna say this the best way I can, brother, man. Fuck his cloth. He comes from cheesecloth. He's a rat. I don't know what you talking about, gang. What cloth he came from? You know his people, gang? Do you know what building he came from? Folk, what cloth did he come from? Name me his folks. What building he came from, G? I want to know what cloth he is. Because I know a little something about Cabrini. So let me know what building he came from. Let me know, gang. Let's talk about the cloth he came from. I could tell you he from a block that got more dead niggas than No Limit. Who remember the day when THF had 300, 400 dead names? Bro, you couldn't go a day without seeing a THF nigga die back in the day. I'm talking before they started getting their licks in. Them niggas used to die so much, gang. You feel me? Say the whites or the red. Let's talk about it. Tell me, gang, what cloth he come from, gang? You don't know. There's nothing wrong with fucking with their music or fucking with they campaign. There's nothing wrong with being a fan of shit. Yeah, they definitely got their legs back, for sure. They definitely got their legs back. That's more in the later years. I just expected more of Zoo. That's all. Yeah, hold on. Now you just fucked up. If he was so ratted out, he wouldn't have had so much respect. That's all I'm trying to say. That's cap. Do you know niggas respect rats? It's documented informants that got hats that's still walking around Chicago with no problem. And they still riding around smoking shit right now. Did you know that? It's niggas on the police. It's niggas on the police payroll right now. Still riding around, masked up,
right now in Chicago. And they got respect online. Brother, who else you see giving Zoo his props besides his people? Oh, you didn't know that, did you? Anybody from Chicago, am I lying right now? Am I lying about the niggas, the snitches riding around killing shit? Let me know if I'm lying, because y'all know Loki just be talking. I'm going to tell you this, brother. React to the video? I am. I'm about to get to it. But, I just had to try to school folks, though. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of snitches riding around and they peeling shit still. So, don't even let that get on your way, gang. No one said RIP'd him but his people. It ain't like he's Alfredo Santana. A lot of niggas tilt their hat to Fredo out of respect. We all made jokes about Zoo when he died. We all made jokes about Zoo. He thought they was finna rob him, and they Swiss cheese his ass. He got down in the push-up position, and they gunned his ass down. But that's the story. Like Baba said, you know, I'm tired of beating the dead horse. Literally. Yeehaw! I'm gonna get down to the video, man. No diddy. We gonna do it, because this shit right here, boy. I don't know how to fix that. Okay. Let me get to the video now.
With 2 others wounded. At about 12:15 a.m., officers patrolling near the 4400 block of West Monroe Street, territory associated with Frogang near Monroe and Costner, heard gunfire and discovered Shady on the ground with a gunshot wound to the head.
Shady is a crazy name. Shady? You can't trust a nigga named Shady, gang. That name, Shady? Your name's not Shady.
To Chicago police in the Cook County Medical Examiner's office. He was pronounced dead at the scene at 12:27 a.m. He was killed on the same block where he reportedly resided, making the shooting even more personal and tragic for people in the neighborhood. An 18-year-old woman was also shot in the left foot and taken to Stroger Hospital in good condition. A 25-year-old man later arrived at Stroger with gunshot wounds to his buttocks and right ankle, and his condition was stabilized. Coincidentally, at that same time, 12:15 a.m., 3 people were also shot in Lawndale, in territory associated with the TTU faction of the traveling vice lords, who were documented rivals of the Frogang gangster Disciples faction. They were standing on a corner in the 3000 block of West Arthington Street when someone approached on foot and opened fire. A 32-year-old man was shot in the leg, a 26-year-old woman was shot in the chest, and a 27-year-old man was shot in the face and left leg. All 3 went to Mount Sinai Hospital. Shady's death became a major loss for the K-Town gangster Disciples, especially the G Street faction. After his passing, parts of the K-Town area began honoring him under the name Shady Mob, with purple colors also being used in tribute to his legacy. 2 months later, Frogang would suffer another major loss.
Why purple? Like, that was his favorite color or something?
On October 29, 2016, 16-year-old DeAndre Jamal Banks, also known as King Noon or Noonie, was shot and killed in West Garfield Park. Noon was a Frogang member, a known hustler, and was allegedly suspected by rivals as one of the people involved in Cato's murder. Noon was outside on the 200 block of South Costner Avenue, on a block associated with G Street near Adams and Costner, around 4:50 p.m. when shots were heard, according to Chicago police. He was struck in the back and leg and taken to Mount Sinai Hospital in critical condition before later dying from his injuries. Noon was known around Frogang as someone focused on getting money. He was often seen flashing money, including rolls of 20s and 100s, and had a reputation for chasing the bag. Like Crunch, Noon was close with Gucci from the same set, but later honored him and said he missed him. The two were often seen together in the hood, hanging out and getting money. Noon was also close with several Frogang rappers and members, including Romaine Lul G. Turner, Juju YBH Jew Stallworth, Chief Row 44, Herman Her Herbo 2 Tolliver and Eric Onsite Montgomery.
I ain't gonna lie, Westside niggas got the stupidest nicknames, gang. I said this yesterday, I'm gonna say this again. Out West niggas got the most dumbest nicknames, gang. That's why they be picking and choosing with the snitching stuff. Yeah, that's a fact, gang. You're not lying, Bubba. I ain't gonna lie, them niggas got the dumbest name.
Who had been incarcerated shortly before Noon's death in August of 2016. Noon had a strong bond with Lul G, who had been his friend for over 10 years. In one post, Noon credited Lul G for never switching up on him, with Lul G responding that it meant he loved Noon. Although Noon was still attending.
Whoa, hold on now. What type of love y'all niggas talking about? I don't know what type of love they talking about. Talking about you love Lil G. How much you love that nigga, gang? You gotta watch that.
Attending school before his death, he was also heavily tied to the streets and often made it clear that he preferred hustling over school. In one post, he said school was not for him and that he would rather be on the block selling drugs and hustling. He also claimed that his school was heavily 6-foe killer, meaning mafia insane vice lord killer, and filled with 4 corner hustlers, making him one of the few gangster disciples there. Noon grew up in the hood and was viewed almost like a son or little brother by Vitae from Frogang, who Noon looked at as a father figure. After Noon's death, Vitae was heartbroken and said he felt like he had let him down as a big brother. He would later honor Noon by posting near a wall portrait of him alongside Demetrius D.J. Tolliver, another Frogang member who had been killed earlier that same year during the conflict with Sanegang. Noon would be honored alongside Crunch, with Frogang members saying he was in a better place. Meanwhile, KMG and Sanegang members claimed that one of Kato's alleged killers was dead, while also saying they would keep sliding for Kato until their own deaths, implying that the retaliation for Kato was far from over.
I'm gon' slide for Kato till the day they lay me in my grave. Kato killer gone, but we gon' still pop out and make it rain. KMG, TTG, 100,000 for a chain.
By the end of the same week following the death of King Noon, Sanegang would allegedly strike at Frogang once again. On November 4th, 2016, 18-year-old Seneca Harrison, also known as Lil Man or Chunky from Frogang, was shot and killed in the Austin neighborhood. Around 5 p.m., residents heard a gunshot and later found him unresponsive in an alley on the 4700 block of West Congress Parkway, an area controlled by the CMT faction of the Undertaker Vice Lords. According to Chicago police and the Cook County Medical
belt!
Examiner's
Niggas
office,
is getting
Chunky
a
suffered
belt
a
around
gunshot
that
wound to
bitch,
the
boy.
chest and was transported to Mount Sinai Hospital in critical condition, where he was later pronounced dead. Police stated that he was a documented gang member and no one was taken into custody. Chunky was especially close with Big Scotty, also known as 33, from the same Frogang faction. The two were viewed as right-hand men and part of the same main crowd, though Scotty was incarcerated at the time of Chunky's death. Chunky was also close with King Noon, another fallen member from the same set. Lil Man aka Chunky was the younger brother of another Frogang member, Jeffrey Harrison Jr., also known as B-Mac, who would later be killed on April 16th. The two shared a close sibling bond, and B-Mac even had Chunky's name tattooed on his neck to honor and remember his younger brother. Before his death, Chunky was expecting a daughter tattooed on his.
I'm sorry I gotta say this, but could we say he got that chunky throat? Chunky throat? That's what it. He got that throat. He got that chunky throat. That's his neck kind of chunk. Fuck y'all niggas.
Neck to honor and remember his younger brother. Before his death, Chunky was expecting a daughter who was born on February 23, 2017, 3 months after he was killed. Her name was Sanaya, and both Chunky's brother and his baby mother made sure she would always know who her father was. B-Mac would also be present in her life as her uncle before his own tragic death. Chunky had been around Frogang since the Monroe Millionaires generation and was.
Well, what I say, folks? Said that shit on what song was that, folks? Play Crazy. Damn, she gonna kiss that picture. Gotta kiss. Daddy gone. She gotta kiss that.
Remembered as an active member of the faction, the death of Lil Man deeply impacted the entire Fro Gang faction, as he was widely loved and respected throughout the set. To this day, Chunky continues to be remembered, honored, and missed by members of Fro Gang, with his name and legacy still carried on years after his death. Following his death, Fro Gang adopted the name Chunky Mob in his honor. One of the slogans he was remembered for was "Bankrolls and Dracos."
Bankrolls and Dracos, like Chunky say when you be laughing. Bankrolls and Dracos, like Chunky say.
8 months after the murder of Chunky, Fro Gang would lose another member, allegedly to Sanegang, on the birthday of KMG's fallen member, Lydell Smith,
bitches
aka
going at it.
Easy, who had died earlier that year in a car crash alongside a fallen TTU member named Mario Reed.
This is where the West Side looking like a fucking graveyard right now. But the West Side niggas talking, who out south, y'all can't sit on the porch, y'all get blew down, switches every time. Boy, y'all niggas is top 10, y'all niggas top 3. Out west is a fucking cemetery, bro. Every block is a graveyard, bro. And the funny part, they still be outside. If niggas getting belted out south, they know to go in the house. They be in the birds. They be tucked off somewhere, gang. They laid up. Out west niggas get the belt and still hang out like nothing happened. Getting drunk, fifis, bitches. Bitch on top of cars shaking ass and shit like they ain't getting the belt.
Shields. On July 14th,
crazy work, bro.
17-year-old Cersei
Crazy.
Robinson, known in the streets as Surge Glow or Sea Glow from Fro Gang, was shot and killed while walking through a vacant lot in a West Garfield Park shooting. The incident occurred at approximately 6:03 p.m. on the 4500 block of West Jackson Boulevard, on the main block operated by the G Street faction at Jackson and Kilbourne. Surge Glow was walking through a vacant lot when shots were fired,
and
allegedly by the
it's
same
crazy
KMG member.
Nigga died on Wheezy Day. Try to run, they split his shit.
Seaglow was struck in the
Yo,
chest.
Mo,
and was
we
transferred
carry
to
outside.
Mount
That's a
Sinai
fact.
Hospital, where he was later pronounced dead at 7:44 p.m. Sir Glow lived about 4 blocks away from where the shooting occurred, near Fro Gang's main block on Monroe and Costner. An autopsy later showed that he died from complications of a gunshot wound to the chest, according to the Cook County Medical Examiner's Office. One member from Fro Gang reacted to the shooting of Surge Glow in confusion, questioning why people were saying he was gone and stating that he did not believe it, while becoming hostile toward others for revealing what he believed was made-up information. Other members would confirm the news to him while at the hospital, also expressing their pain and saying that Sir Glow's death hurt. The member who initially did not believe the news stated that he was even about to go hang out in the area where Surge Glow had been killed. Eddie Dell, also known as Gucci 2 Times from Fro Gang, reacted to Surge Glow's death in disbelief while being off
Emoji, stop sending me these
Gucci 2
goofy ass
Times and
videos,
Surge Glow
bro.
were often seen together, along with rapper Herman Herbo 2 Times Tolliver from the same set. Sir Glow was best friends with and shared a strong bond with 2 rappers from the same set, YBH Jew and Chief Row 44. YBH Jew and Surge Glow were involved in nearly every gang-related activity together, whether they were making money or allegedly sliding on rival gangs, and were always riding by.
Now, y'all know I always got to do this, man. It comes a time in every man's life when we gotta check this out. We gotta check. Is this 2026? What year is this? No, we won't this shit. Let's look at this. We bussin'. Now, let's look at this. Austin got 13 homicides, 45 wounded. Inglewood, 13 shot, 44 wounded. Good, Inglewood. Back of the yards, 6 homicides, but 37 shot. They kind of need to be down. Why is they number 4? Garfield Park, bringing in that good West Side dead nigga energy. 22 dead and 20 wounded. 10 dead in Grand Crossing, 26 shot. Y'all gotta fix that. 4 people popped in, 4 niggas dead in North Lawndale, 32 wounded. They don't know how to control them switches. In South Shore, 7 dead and 22 shot. In Gresham, 10 dead and 17 shot. That's kind of crazy. But in our shits, look at this. it's mostly like, you know what I'm saying? It's right on the cusp of Gresham and Inglewood. You see what I'm saying? That could be our body. They can't give it to Inglewood. You see what I'm saying? You see the property line? They just gave that to them. Look at that. Like that. Like see, like they trying to rezone shit. See that Gresham right here? They trying to get at the Roseland. You know what I'm saying? They trying. You see what I'm saying? Look at that. Look at that. See property line all fucked up. Humble Park got 2 dead, 25 shot. That's not bad for Humble Park. Because there's a bunch of baby killers over there anyway. They be shooting the shit out them little kids. If you're a kid, I feel for you living in Humble Park. They kill kids like it's nothing. 4 people killed in Chatham, 21 shot. You see that number drastically drops as Bloodhound Lil Jeff died. We ain't gonna speak on it. Long live the Reaper, right? 4 niggas shot, 4 niggas dead in the near west side, 21 shot. In Little Village, 5 dead and 15 shot. Grand Boulevard, they bringing in that 1 dead and 18 shot. And Grand Boulevard, I believe, is on the low end. Yes, it's low end shit. It's low end. And Roseland, they bringing up the rear with 6 dead and 13 shot. South Chicago, never really shit going on over there. 3 dead and 15 shot. And 72 niggas killed in other places that they, don't give a fuck about. Because none of us give a fuck. They don't matter. And 225 other niggas shot throughout the city. So you see what I'm saying? This shit is that's wild. They're not even showing that neighborhood. That's crazy. But Austin and Garfield, look at out west. It's a fucking shit show. It's a fucking cemetery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's a shit show. That's on the cusp. It could be whoever. The police sergeant, they had to flip a coin on who was gonna claim that murder. I ain't gonna lie. Garfield Park is going crazy, gang. God damn. I wanted they add that double from Shark and them getting the belt over there. I wanted they add that double. Inglewood is fucking hot as usual. Inglewood is number 2. Good for y'all. Shout out to all my niggas in Inglewood. Grand Crossing ain't doing bad. You know what I'm saying? Auburn Gresham, of course, we gonna heat up. But damn. Look at Washington Park, nice as hell. If it wasn't for little Mikey getting smoked over there, that's probably that dot wouldn't even be there. See what I'm saying? Fucking fool. Mikey played himself like a goofy.
Each other's side. Like many others from the set, Seaglow's role was mainly known as that of a hustler. He was often seen carrying a roll of money and stacking cash, similar to Noon, who had passed away months earlier. Surge, Glow, aka Seaglow, and Crunch were 2 notable younger members who were viewed as legends within Frogang, and whose deaths were considered massive losses to the set. B-Mac from Frogang would later honor both fallen members, saying that they would forever live through him. Gucci from Frogang would also honor the 2 on their birthdays by saying double C's in honor of Crunch and Seaglow.
But AMG been getting the belt by Low Life.
And were part of the
They've been getting the belts since we were
During the time they were
shorties.
both alive, they were often
Since
viewed
Fool
as
them
each
fell
other's
out,
right
it been
hand.
that.
Their circle also included LeJames, who was incarcerated at the time of Surge Glow's death. Exactly 4 months before Surge Glow's death, he was seen making a social media post tagging Demario Brown,
did
also
get
known
smoked.
as Sanegang Rio from the KMG Mafia Insane Vice Lords faction. In the post, Surge Glow stated that Rio was not like that, while bringing up an alleged incident in which he had chased Rio and telling him that he needed to chill. kill. Rio from KMG responded to Surge Glow by calling him out of his name, questioning why he had been tagged, and stating
Hey,
that he had
they flip a coin with Stain drop
Surge
too.
Glow then
He said, that's equal. Nah, that's
Rio
Gresham.
knew he came through his gang's territory. Nearly 7 years later, on March 15th, 2024, Rio shared the same post in a laughing manner. Also reacting to the post were a member from Sanegang's LMG faction and Aunt Juan Midas Mabis from the TTU Traveling Vice Lords faction.
Won't
Midas
catch me
commented
shaking
at
ass. You
GIF
better know
featuring a
it.
Rest in
Man out
Peace
there
headstone,
doing.
which was interpreted as mocking the death of Glow. Surge Glow's death was considered a huge score for Sanegang and a devastating loss for Frogang. According to many members and supporters, Frogang was never the same after his death. Frogang would allegedly get their revenge on KMG exactly 1 year and 1 day after the death of Surge Glow, when they were accused of being responsible for the murder of an original KMG member.
Bro, the property lines all fucked up.
On July 15th, 2018.
Now they trying to break Auburn and Gresham up.
Also known as Keywig. 50 or bankroll from the KMG branch of the Sanegang
They trying to make us two communities.
shot
They
in the
better get the
Austin
fuck
neighborhood
on.
on Chicago's west side. Another
Boy, I'm from
KMG
Gresham,
member,
boy.
a
It's gonna be
20-year-old
like that
man,
forever.
was also wounded. According to Chicago police, the men were standing on the sidewalk at 8:21 p.m. on the 4900 block of West Adams Street, near KMG's main area around Laverne and Adams, when 3 alleged Frogang members got out of a black SUV and opened fire. Ki Juan was shot in the head and chest and taken to John H. Stroger Hospital, where he was later pronounced dead, according to police and the Cook County Medical Examiner's office. The second victim was shot in the right leg and taken to Stroger Hospital, where his condition stabilized. Area North detectives began conducting a homicide investigation. Ki Juan lived only about a block away from where he was shot. Outside the emergency room, family and friends gathered in a large group, hugging each other and crying as they waited for updates on his condition. Before the shooting, Clifton McFowler, also known as Prince Booney or Booney, had seen Ki Juan while driving down Adams Street. McFowler, a former Cicero Insane Vice Lords member who later became an anti-violence outreach worker after serving a 27-year sentence, waved at Ki Juan, who was standing outside with friends. Ki Juan told him he was hungry, and Booney promised to bring back chicken wings so they could eat together. McFowler had been working with Ki Juan and trying to help him leave the streets behind. According to McFowler, Ki Juan was open to changing his life, and they had even planned to look for a job together the very next day. But shortly after McFowler placed an order at a nearby JJ Fish and Chicken, he received a call saying Ki Juan had been shot. He rushed back to the block where he had spoken to him just 20 minutes earlier. Booney later said he saw some of his younger self in Ki Juan and the other young men he counseled, remembering that he had once been one of those kids during his own time as a member of
them
the
niggas
Cicero
your
Insane
cousins?
Vice Lords. By the time
Oh yeah,
Ki
them
Juan
definitely
turned
op ass
21, he had a
niggas.
record of minor arrests, most of them occurring around KMG
Oh, yeah,
or
they some
LMG
ops.
territory. His
Hey,
life
thank
had
you for
also
telling
been
me,
marked
gang.
by tragedy. His mother was shot and killed when he was a child. His father
What?
was incarcerated, and he later lost his grandmother to
God
cancer.
damn.
After his death,
That nigga
KMG
had a bad
members
life,
and
didn't he?
Sanegang affiliates heavily mourned him. Babyface Rel from KMG
He had
honored
nobody.
Ki Juan the same day, revealing that he had just been smoking weed with him before the shooting happened. Ki Juan
Hold the fuck on. This nigga was dealt a bad hand. His mother got smoked. What was his daddy again?
life had also been marked by tragedy. His mother was shot and killed when he was a child. His father was incarcerated, and he later lost his grandmother to cancer.
His daddy in jail for life. Your mama got smoked. Your grandmother who raising you dies of cancer. That nigga ain't have nobody. That's when you be like, bro, that shit like voodoo. He had nobody, gang. All he had was the streets. That's tough.
After his death, KMG members and Sanegang affiliates heavily mourned him. Babyface Rel from KMG honored Ki Juan the same day, revealing that he had just been smoking weed with him before the shooting happened. Ki Juan's death hit Demario Brown, also known as Rio, especially hard. Rio and Ki Juan were best friends from the same set and had been close since the beginning of the Sanegang movement. Rio and Ki Juan...
He got that KMG neck. I guess he got that gang neck, huh? He got that gang throat. I guess you could say his throat for the gang. I wonder where he get this shirt. He got that shit from City Trends, didn't He got that gang throat.
Were best friends from the
That boy
same set and had been
KMG
close
across
since
his
the
throat.
beginning of the Same Gang movement. They were often seen together, and 2 years later, Rio got a tattoo of Ki Juan's face on his shoulder, done by Ki Juan's auntie.
Gay!
Rio also made a promise to Ki Juan that if he ever died, he would take care of his children and make sure what belonged to him would belong to them. Ki Juan.
Whoa. If niggas just, bro, he might well just say he made promise to fuck his bitch. If I ever die, take care of me. Take care. My kids is your kids. Yeah, because he the stepdaddy. My kids is your kids. If you ever died, I swear to God, I got your kids, homie. What's mine is theirs. I gotta give homie 100. We still an army in this bitch. Boy, you fucking his bitch, nigga. Boy, niggas ain't shit, boy. Boy, I know if you'd have told Doggy Bone now he was alive, he would have nutted up, boy. That nigga would have lost his shit, gang. Nigga, what you say to me, nigga? Yeah, man, your kids is my kids. I got them, bro. You know, I'm gonna take care of them. If you ever die, I got your kids. I'm gonna make sure they good, man. I'm gonna take care of them. Bitch ass nigga, what? The fuck we talking about me dying for, nigga? Hey, nigga, let's talk about you dying, nigga. Hey, nigga, if you die, I'm gonna take care. If you die, I'm gonna make sure your baby mama and them good. If a nigga would have told me that, I would have went crazy. Hey, folk, you know, if you ever die, G, I'm clutching. What the fuck you mean, boy? And my baby mama just walked out the room. You seen that old big old ass? Wooga, 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 wooga. All that ass moving. Now you want to talk about me dying and shit. But if you ever die, I'm just saying, folk. If you ever die, folk, your kids gonna have everything, folk. I bet, nigga. I bet. Because you gonna try to do whatever to get that pussy, ain't you? Whatever I eat, if they gonna eat, I bet, because they mama gonna be cooking. Bitch ass nigga. On GDN, folks. Me and folks would have fell out that night. On my mama. On King David Soul. Soon as he would have said that, I would have stuck him. Quick. Soon as he, hey, folks, you know if you die, I got your kid. Whoa, folks, what you on, G? Boy, you better go knock on some wood, bitch ass nigga. The fuck you talking about? If I die, you got my kids, boy. Boy, on GDN, we would have fucking fell out right then. On my mama, we would have fell out right then. You don't worry about it, nigga. I'm damn near going back there. You gonna fuck around and die. Now I'm gonna be having tea parties with your daughter, nigga. Oh, how you doing? How you doing today? Oh, you want a little tea? Oh, you want a little bit more crumpets? Well, your baby mama cooking chicken, nigga. Yeah, your baby mama walk around with all that ass out. What happened with DeMario? You know DeMario was my brother, man. You know DeMario. You know I told DeMario. I told him if he ever died, I was gonna take care of you. I was gonna buy. You still told him that? I sure did. I told him I was gonna buy his kids that new Nintendo Switch. I told him that. I told DeMario that. He didn't believe me. Now look at us, baby. Look at us. Matching for pajamas on Christmas and all. Cheese. Holding his son. His son look just like him. Pick his son up. Look. You just like your daddy. Look, hold on. Let's take a picture together. Hold on. Now where your mama at with that big old booty? Let me take a picture of mama again. Fuck out of here, boy. Boy, I don't, on the G, boy, I do not play these games, bro. I do not play these games. I'm not gonna let a nigga play me, folk. I'm not gonna let a nigga play with me, folk, under no circumstances, folks. I will never let a nigga play with me. Nigga, I ain't for. I'm just saying, gang. I'm just saying. I'm just saying me, folks. He said Boosie did exactly what you saying. See what I'm saying? Well, I know how this shit go, folks. I'm one of the dirtiest niggas I know, folks. I ain't even back.
Never died, he would take care of his children.
I know how this
sure
shit get,
what
folks.
belonged to him would belong to them.
Boy, I don't even want to talk about it, gang. I'm just, it be like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It be like that sometimes, blood. I ain't even lie to you, gang.
Juan left behind a son.
This shit get tricky. Boy, I ain't gonna lie, folks. That's a cutout. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know who Doggy Bone is. I don't know if he a cutout or what, but he look dead as hell. He looks like a dead person, gang. I don't know if he alive or dead. But this nigga looks dead as hell on this picture. That gotta be a cutout, gang. It's a lifelike cutout too. He has to be a cutout. That nigga, he looks dead. He looks dead, bro.
Named KJ, and Rio would continue giving updates about him, letting K-Juan know when his son started talking, growing, and going to school. Rio was on house arrest at the time of K-Juan's death. K-Juan was also close with Big Bucks and had many customized shirts and hoodies connected to the Sanegang alliance. He was especially close with K.
I guess he got that 5-star throat. Hey, I heard that neck got 5 stars. That Yelp review told us about that throat.
KMG rapper Sanegang Zell, who had known him since the 6th grade. His death deeply affected Zell. Another KMG rapper, Sanegang Twan, also honored Ki-Juan by his other street name, Bankroll. Twan stated that some things would never sit right with him, referring to Ki-Juan's death. The name Bankroll came from Ki-Juan being known for casually carrying large amounts of cash. After his death, Twan began opening songs with the phrase, "Long live Bankroll," in his honor.
Sanegang, get it gang, man. L shells. Snitch K, long live Bankroll, man.
Aunt Juan Mabines, also known as Meet Us from TTU, said he was incarcerated on the day of Ki-Juan's death.
Meet Us? That nigga got a Spanish name? Meet Us? What the fuck does that even mean, gang?
Remembered that people had been talking about Ki-Juan throughout the day before he later received a call from home and heard the tragic news. Ki-Juan was also loved and respected by older Mafia Insane Vice Lords members. Several KMG members created slogans and tributes in honor of his street name, 50. He had a strong bond with Sanegang founder Leroy Ken Sane Robinson, as well as EJ, who was allegedly killed by the same faction accused in Ki-Juan's murder. Ki-Juan also shared a close bond with fallen Sanegang member Lydell Smith. Their friendship was well known among members of the faction, and KMG rapper Sanegang Twan would later share photos and memories of the two together, showing the strong relationship they had before Lydell's tragic death. Like many of Sanegang's fallen members, Lydell's memory continued to be honored by Ki-Juan and others from the set until Ki-Juan's own death in 2018. Anthony Essie, also known as AE from KMG, paid emotional respects to both Ken Sane and Ki-Juan, saying he loved them. MNA rapper Thomas Dean, also known as T Glizzy, and Devontae Meeks, also known as Vante, were seen in the comments telling AE to keep his head up. Ki-Juan and AE had a very close relationship. Ki-Juan had also shown deep love for Ken Sane before his own death. AE would also share a humorous memory involving Ki-Juan and Ken Sane, recalling a time when
Ken Sane. Okay, y'all niggas getting out of line now.
Ki-Juan jokingly poured seasoned salt on Ken's head. According to AE, Ken was furious about the prank and remained upset for the rest of the night, while everyone else laughed about the incident. The story became one of the many memories friends would later look back on, highlighting the close friendship and brotherhood that existed between.
Boy, you pour seasoning salt on my head, I'm busting off you, folks. Boy, you think I'm a nugget or something, folks? You think I'm a chicken wing, folks? Like, why would you pour that on my head, my nigga? On my head? No, you're not pouring it on my head, my boy.
Ki-Juan and Ken beyond the streets. In an emotional post, he said he still could not believe Ken was gone and that he would give anything to hear him breathe again. He said it would never get better, that he never thought Ken would leave.
I would give anything to hear you breathe again. Y'all niggas sound gay. Hey, folks, I guess I knew I don't love no niggas, right? For real. But I feel like I just never been one of these gangy niggas. And I see that. I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that now. I've never been a gang, all about the gang. I love you, bro. I do this for you. Hell nah. The only niggas for real to ever cried about Rico and there's my cousins, bro. These are my cousins. I can't name one nigga from my hood that died and I just cried. Cause I didn't give a fuck. I ain't never cared. Cause y'all bitch ass niggas wasn't with me drinking blood. And for the niggas that probably one that died, cause all the rest of my niggas locked up, but I don't even know I cried for him when he died. You know what I'm saying? The police killed him. It was no get back to get. The police killed him. I'm not gonna lie. When I hear one of the guys get killed and they just from the hood and I don't give a fuck, I'm like, oh yeah, for real? Oh, that's crazy. For real? And they did what to him? Damn, they did? Damn. Hey, y'all need some heroes or what? You want some J&J's? I'm hungry as hell. But I didn't give a fuck about E. Frank dying. He wasn't one of mine. I was there when E. Frank got killed. I seen him dead. I went in the house and told his cousin that he was dead. And I was giggling the whole time. I was giggling. I said, E. Frank, your cousin for real? She like, yeah, well, what's up? I said, yeah, he around the corner on St. the Hermit's he's dead. Swear to God. I said, yeah, I saw Mama squirt too. Yeah, she right there crying like a motherfucker. I took pictures. Want to see it? I swear to God. I seen him dead. I was there before the police got there. Yeah, I left his cousin in my house. I went to go serve somebody. He said, you was close to here with BK and you ain't even cry. On the G, I ain't cry. BK was my man. And BK laughed when I got shot. When they thought I was going to die, BK laughed at me. Right? But when BK got killed, I think I probably laughed a little. I said, ha, bitch ass nigga, you laughed when I got shot. Now you got shot, you died. I think that's the only thing I said. Because BK went on the G. When folks and them told BK the story on how I got shot, BK laughed at me. So when I heard that them boys blitzed BK trying to get that pole, I laughed too. And I loved BK. BK was my man's. But I definitely chuckled. Oh, I had a good laugh. Because he laughed at me when I got clapped. So I had to pay him the same respect, and I laughed when he got shot. He just didn't survive. I could have died too. But he laughed. Soon as my sister called me crying. Crying. My sister called me crying on FaceTime. They just shot Killer. They just shot Killer. Killer's down here and he bleeding. I said, oh yeah? He dead. I think he's dead. I'm like, oh yeah? I don't be giving a fuck about niggas, gang. This shit, bro, the streets is the streets. This shit beneficial to whoever. We here to steal, kill, and die, nigga. You see what I'm saying? We here to steal, kill, and die. So I don't give a fuck about none of that. You see what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about that. I never cared. Folks in them, if you laughed at me, I promise you I'm gonna do the same. One thing about it, me and BK was homies. I fought all my, like, bro, it's not even about Killer G. Like, it could be anybody. When LY got killed, I laughed. We were beefing about it. I was more salty he died because me and him was beefing. You see what I'm saying? Like, me and folks was gonna, he was, I don't even want to talk about this because I don't know who gonna see this, but just know we wasn't on good terms. And we was it was finna get to that point anyway. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't drinking no blood with me, what are we talking about? You see what I'm saying? Like, most of the shit I did alone. And the niggas that I did do it with, no Diddy, they dead or in jail. My cousin Rico. When I be talking, me and Rick was on them hits. I used to play with paintballs. I couldn't miss. You see what I'm saying? Like, I put my cousin Rico in that song. I meant that. Me and Rico was on them hits. And Rico been dead a long time. If it's any nigga I wish I could have held my bowels until Rico, until that nigga popped out. No Diddy, that sounds very crazy. But when Rico got killed, I went to go take a shit. When I'm on the toilet, I put my gun on the floor just like this. I put my gun on the floor, I sat down. Wah, 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 wah. That's what happened. I was taking this shit. I wish I could have held until that time. I wish I was there. That's the nigga I wish I could have saved. That's the nigga I cried for. When I went outside and I talked to him and he told me I'm good, and he wouldn't let the paramedics. He said, "Boy, I'm a gangster, nigga. If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, nigga." That's what he told the paramedics. He was busting off them pills like we always do. And he wouldn't let the paramedics help him. He said, "Nigga, I'm a gangster, I'm a gangster. Get that shit off me. I don't need that shit that y'all put an IV on." He said, "If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die." R.I.P. my cousin Dorico Jackson. He was a fucking gangster. And when he left, shortly after that ambulance pulled off on 78th Street, homicide came and they taped that shit up. When that red tape came up, I fell out. I screamed. I cried. I screamed and I pounded on the pavement. And I cried so hard. I cried so hard. I cried and I cried and I screamed. I screamed and I cried. And when I'm out there throwing a fucking tantrum, RP my brother white folks, I probably cried when white folks died. Because me and white folks was real close. That was my best friend. He was the 8th best friend that I lost. He was the 8th best friend that I lost. That was like my brother. Now, when I'm doing that, white folks, bow, punch through the police car, broke the police glass, punched dead through the window. They cuffed him up and locked him up. And while they doing that with white folks, I'm on the ground crying like a baby girl still. Because that's my cousin. He told me when I was a kid, I watched him rob his friends. I watched him do a lot of shit. I watched him rob niggas. He taught me how to be a gangster. He taught me how to be a gangster. I idolized Dorico. Hold on, bro. Hold on. Because I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, man. I think I gotta. Let me see, can I find it? They don't have a picture of my cousin, huh? That's crazy. I know if I go that's crazy. That is crazy. This right here is crazy. Cause okay, I can't even find a picture of him. RP my nigga Icky. What? Killer Well, Pterodon. Killer Well, Worst Nightmare. Icky? Icky was my dog. How was he Killer Well, Worst Nightmare? What? Me and Icky got shot in the same week. Icky got killed, right? Then Snoop from Gville got kidnapped and killed, right? Then I got shot that Friday. We all got shot the same week. And my nigga Icky, that was my dog. What are you talking about, Killer War Worst Nightmare? Boy, they don't know shit. Boy, this my he did what he did. Don't get it twisted. Back in the day, he was definitely getting down on food now. My cousin and my uncle and them, they used to beef for them. But nah, boy, he was not Killer War Worst Nightmare. Boy, get your goof ass out of here. Boy, get your goof ass out. He a goofy. Whoever said this is a goofy. You a goofy. I'm not even finna even entertain that. His ass a goofy. His ass a fucking goofy. RP my nigga Icky. Nigga. And you know what? I'm gonna finish this story up, then I'm gonna tell you about this. Like I said, I idolize Rico. That's why when I grew up to be just like Rico. I ain't give a fuck about nobody, just like Rico. I used to trip out and rob the guys, just like Rico. If I lose my money in the dice game against the folks, I'm putting my gun in all they face, just like Rico. I shoot at the guys, then come back and shake your head, just like the Rico. This the real me. I am Dorico's Jackson keeper. Believe that. And I drank blood when they killed my cousin. Believe that. I got that get back from my block. I tilt my hat. You better know that. You better know that. And that beef wasn't even my beef. But when y'all killed my cousin, I had to take care of that. The old niggas wasn't moving fast enough. I had to take care of that. The streets know that. But that's a whole nother thing. But before Icky got killed, I tried to get Icky a gun. I think I had I think it was like a 380. I told Icky. I'm like, boy, I got a 380, boy. Woo. He said, nah, that's too small, man. I need like a 9 or a 4.5. I said, well, Icky, I don't have that for sale. But you my dog. I fuck with you, Icky. I'll give you the 380. You can come get it right now. He said, nah, that's too small, G. He like, I'm finna go pick up one of the guys. He gonna have a pole, right? This a real story. Icky leaves me, right? He go pick up whoever he go pick up. He go to a drug deal, right? They kill Icky. Shoot him in his head. Leave him in his car and light the car on fire. That's how Icky died. I was with him. I tried to give him a gun. He said he didn't want the gun because it was too small. He was finna go pick somebody else up. Never asked who he was going to go get. That wasn't my business. But I guarantee you, whoever Icky went to go pick up, right? Whoever Icky went to go pick up, and this is Icky, by the way. This is Icky. He was Pterodon through and through. This Icky. Some niggas used to call him Killer, right? But his name was Icky. That was his name. Icky was his name. That's what we called him. We called him Icky. And Icky kept a box Chevy. Every year, Icky had a different box Chevy. I remember we was shorties. We shot up Icky Box Chevy one day. On my mama. Icky was my brother. Well, we was real cool. I could say I really loved Icky because I was going to put a gun in his hand. So that means I love Icky. I ain't going to lie. I ain't got nothing but respect. Just looking at him is going to damn near make me cry, gang, because Icky was my man's, gang. I ain't going to lie. I fuck with Icky. Killer Ward, Terradome, Killer Ward, and G-Ville. Well, I ain't take a loss because I live. But we all got fucked up that week. On my mama. Icky got killed like that Monday. On my mama. Icky got killed that Monday. Snoopy, he got kidnapped. They wanted ransom. They didn't give him that money. They killed him Wednesday, right? I got shot up by G-Ville that Friday. And our neighborhoods is right next to each other. When you leave G-Ville, you enter Killer Ward. When you leave Killer Ward, you arrived in Terradome. When you leave Terradome, you go to Killer Ward. When you leave Killer Ward, you reach G-Ville. And we all had shit going on, that whole shit. So I gotta say, RIP my nigga Icky. For sure. But was he Killer Ward's nightmare? No. What? Now, I could tell you stories about Icky. Plenty of them. I got plenty of stories with my dog. Him doing gangster shit. I think I told y'all one before. He pulled up with a bitch in the car with him. In his box Chevy one day. He pulled up, talking. Then he blow down the block. Just clap the corner up. I don't even think he hit nobody. But that's the shit Icky used to do. Sometimes he be tripping. Sometimes he wasn't. But worst nightmare is crazy. But Icky was definitely one of them ones though. And me and Icky we was locked in. So RIP my nigga Icky. I miss you and I love you, brother. You know that. I hate they did that shit to you though, you know? But I tried to give him a gun though. You see what I'm saying? I tried to give him a gun that same day. I tried to give him a gun that same day, bro. I'm a G. Long live my nigga Icky on my mama. I'm gonna love you forever, gang. I promise you.
And that he wanted to see him again. After Kiwan's death, KMG's name carried even more meaning, honoring 3 fallen members from the faction: Leroy, Ken Sane, Robinson, Keon K. Doe Boyd, and Kiwan Keywig/50 Griffin. Kiwan was viewed as one of the biggest losses for Sanegang, especially for the KMG faction. After his death, members were never the same, and he continued to be heavily mourned alongside Ken Sane. His death also became part of the ongoing disrespect and tension between KMG/Sanegang and rival gangster disciple factions. 2 Feet Gang rapper Donnie Payne would later reference 50's death in a song, expressing that he was glad 50 was killed, showing how Kiwan's murder continued
2 Feet Gang? What the fuck is that?
Rival sides.
And I know they miss Lil 50, what I'm glad he got scratchy. Used to play the game and play the book, but never play with strap.
The war between K-Town and Sanegang would not die down anytime soon after the death of Kiwan Griffin. In fact, the conflict was only becoming more intense.
I said that I have a biggest. I had 2, right? One was one of my best friends, right, and that was Booney Mo. Now me and Booney Mo, at one point in time, me and Booney Mo was straight nemesis. It was after like me and Booney was cool when we was shorties, right? But we started growing up. Booney, he big stone on GD. You know what I'm saying? And Booney picked up the gun a little later than I picked up a gun, but Booney was playing with guns. Me and Booney was playing around with guns around the same time. And Booney wasn't scared to bust that shit. You see what I'm saying? No diddy. So I gotta say, Booney was one of mine. He was one of my biggest ops. Booney Mo was definitely one of my biggest ops. And who else did I try to? I can't say Main Man because Main Man a bitch. I was trying to kill Main Man. He turned himself in. And then when I got locked up, Main Man got out. He started smoking shit. So I can't say Main Man because we didn't go at it. We didn't get a chance to go at it. So I got to get at the Booney Mo. Booney Mo. Booney Mo. And there was this nigga named I want to. Jay Dilla wasn't. Jay Dilla. He was from the Dome too. Now I can't say Jay Dilla ain't never did shit to me. He was shooting a little bit. Yeah, to be with Durk. Booney Mo, that's my boy. But Jay Dilla, he was like, he never became a problem for me. Like, I can't say Jay Dilla. Because he used to be with Booney. He used to be with Booney. You see what I'm saying? Jay Dilla ain't never did shit to me. I shot Jay Dilla. But Jay Dilla tried to run me over the car one day. See what I'm saying? Like, boom, I'm on crushes. I'm tagging. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know what tagging is, when the Bud Billiken Day Parade coming around, Chicago dance crews, right? Dance teams, dance troops, whatever you want to call us. They be on 79th, 87th. They be on Stony, and they be collecting money for donations, right? For parade fees and for uniforms and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I was out there tagging with my can for Final Phase on 79th by the Dan Ryan, right? I was over there on 79th by the Pizza Hut. And I was in the middle of the street asking people, hey, you want to donate to Final Phase? You know what I'm saying? And Jay Dilla seen me. And he tried to smack me with his car. He missed. I'm like, boy, you a bitch. Die fast. Fuck the hooks. Oh, my mama, that's a little funny story. Jay Dilla tried to smack me with his car. I remember like it was yesterday. But, nah. I gotta say Booney. Booney was the only nigga that was trying to get up with me. And me and Booney used to clap it out. You feel what I'm saying? And then after we had our scrimmages, we became best friends again. Booney is that's my dog to this day. Me and Booney still cool. You see what I'm saying? Cause Booney know what I do. Like Booney, like, bro, me and Booney used to link. Like, we used to be like, I'm on like 69th and Ashland. You know what I'm saying? I'm over there by the gas station by the Food for Less. Booney pull up. Booney like, what you got? I got this. Whoa. Booney like, shit, I got two of these. I'm like, damn, bitch, let me get that. You know, let me take this motherfucker. Give me that bitch. Now the whole time, it's a fully automatic 40 cal. See what I'm saying? Now, I never got a chance to blow it yet, for real. Now, I'm running from Slickums. Slickums is the detectives, right? I'm running from the detectives. While I'm running, the gun on my waist. I'm running hard. The gun get to shooting. While I'm running, the gun fires off. The gun shooting while I'm running. I had holes all in my pants. I had to get rid of the gun. I think I talked about this shit in a song. Like, I traded for I can't too much. But in the song I said I shot a bitch in the face and I had to dish it off. Cause that's what, true story, on Cottage Grove. It was on 64th and Cottage Grove. On the other side of Cottage Grove. You know, EBT and some more niggas was outside with some bitches. And this was when I was beefing with the guys, so I was in Dro City heavy. And EBT was on the bus stops, and I fired the bus stop up. And in the midst of that, I shot this girl in her face, and she did not die. She lived, by the way. She lived. She lived. And then I end up fucking her down the line. I never told her I shot her either. Surprise! Woo! Woo! But that's another story, man. That's another story. You live and you learn. You live, you learn. She gave me face in more ways than one. But yeah, that's just a little story time. Hit that super chat, hit that cash up, show some love if you fuck with my content. But I'm just being honest. That really happened. That's a real story. Yeah. That's a true story. True story, by the way. It definitely happened.
Increasingly inherited by neighboring factions. The Doe Gang, also known as the 1900 Gangster Disciples faction, located within the K-Town neighborhood,
You
would
say
eventually
Lowski's
step
fucked
into
up?
and
How?
enhance Pro-Gang's ongoing bloody conflict
I'm just
with
a
the Sanegang
nigga.
Alliance amid their own violent feud with the Danny Mob faction of the unknown Vice Lords. 8 months later, Doe Gang would allegedly be responsible for the murders of 2 well-loved members, one affiliated with the OTA faction of the Mafia Insane Vice Lords, and another who was affiliated with the Danny Mob faction of the unknown Vice Lords and Traveling Vice Lords. On April 1st, 2019, 16-year-old Gwaine V. Brown Jr., better known as Sosa D, or Baby Sosa, from the OTA branch of the Sanegang Alliance, and 29-year-old Calvin Choice, known as Ghost from Danny Mob, were shot and killed together near the border of Chicago's Austin and Lawndale neighborhoods on the city's west side.
2 men were killed in front of a store on Chicago's west side. This happened around 8:15 last night in the 700 block of South Cicero. Police say a 29-year-old and an 18-year-old were killed. As of now, no arrests have been made.
At approximately 8:15 p.m., the 2 men were standing outside a gas station in the 700 block of South Cicero Avenue, within territory controlled by the CMT Undertaker Vice Lords, when a gunman allegedly affiliated with Doe Gang approached them and opened fire. Sosa D was struck in the chest and leg, while Ghost suffered multiple gunshot wounds to the chest. Both victims were transported to Mount Sinai Hospital, where they were pronounced dead within the hour, according to the Cook County Medical Examiner's Office. Autopsies later determined that both men died from multiple gunshot wounds and ruled their deaths homicides. As of that Wednesday, police reported no arrests. Later that same week, Sosa D's school held a candlelight vigil in his honor, as well as for other victims of gun violence throughout Chicago. Sosa D attended Pedro Albizu Campos Puerto Rican High School, where Principal Melissa Lewis described him as an extraordinary...
Nah, they didn't, bro. They didn't toss. I'm full stride. I'm running. Like, I was gone, G. They didn't shoot at me, gang. Nah, that tour did not blow at me that day. I'm happy they didn't. I'm happy they didn't. Bro, I can't tell you how the gun went off. I promise you I can't tell you how that gun went off, bro. It scared me. Because I've never had a gun that went off when I wasn't shooting it, gang. I can't tell you. I don't know if it was a hair trigger or what. But I promise you, gang, because I wear my gun same way. Like, you know what I'm saying? I always have my gun just like this, gang. You see what I'm saying? My gun is always right here. I carry my shit 12 o'clock. I'm happy he didn't shoot my dick off. You see what I'm saying? Alright. I don't know. I can't tell you why, G. All I can tell you is that shit that happened. That bitch was definitely glitching. And this before switches came out. You see what I'm saying? I didn't know. He didn't tell me that it was like that. Only thing Booney said, man, take this motherfucker. Booney gay. He just threw me. Take this motherfucker. I said, shit, okay. I'm riding with my baby mama. You know what I'm saying? I'm with my baby mama and he was with or something. He was with like a Mexican bitch or something. You see what I'm saying? So, that's what it was. That's what it was. But I was running. I was getting low, gang. I ain't gonna lie. I would not feel like that police take that off of me. I'm happy they did, because he could have definitely blew me down. Like, you see what I'm saying? But I'm running, like, and I'm gone. Like, I'm out of there, gang. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, that gun went off like a motherfucker. Yeah, somebody put that shit together. I don't know who did it, gang, but I liked that gun, but I got rid of it. I got rid of that gun immediately. I got rid of that gun immediately. I promise you, I got rid of that gun, gang. I got rid of that motherfucker, bro. I want to say I done gave it to. I want to say, who the fuck get that gun to, bro? I think I get that gun to BK or somebody, gang. I got rid of that motherfucker. I think he sold it to folks. I got
Young
rid of
man
that
who
gun.
could light up any room he entered. Approximately 150 people, including Gwane's mother, friends,
said,
and
"Booty
basketball
definitely
teammates,
gave you some
gathered
booty."
outside the Humboldt Park campus. Attendees alternated between tears and laughter as they remembered his stubborn yet humorous personality. Many embraced one another while drivers passing by honked in support of anti-violence signs that read messages such as, "Put the guns down." Small white candles lined the ground beneath a black wall painted with the message, "Zero shots,
my mama.
0 killed today in Chicago."
They do, G. They do. But, bro, they didn't see no gun. Bro, I wish you could see. I had a nice distance on him. He wasn't close enough to catch me. You know what I'm saying? But they was on me, though, gang. I ain't gonna lie, that was on me, though. That was on me, folks. That was on me. If I hit that gate, boy, they was stuck. They was stuck, gang. I was out there.
Reverend Joey Canones led a prayer during the vigil, expressing hope that Chicago would one day experience a day with no shootings.
Oh,
and
my mama, you
homicides.
know they be overly
Standing
thirsty.
nearby was Gwane's mother,
Well, I was
Kimberly
not
Hodge,
going,
who
boy.
bowed her head
Soon as I heard that,
Kimberly
skirt.
later addressed
Hold
the
on.
crowd, speaking.
Y'all know how them detective breaks be them. Yeah, them bitches scripting. Like you hear the brakes before you see the car. Soon as I heard that motherfucker, I was gone. They gone. Soon as I get to hitting that real straight, what the fuck is that? I don't know. I'm not knowing the gun going off for real. But then I start feeling, I'm like, oh my God, that shit hot. Like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this gun, bro? Like, why is it shooting, bro? I couldn't understand why that bitch was firing, gang. I swear to God, I couldn't understand why that bitch was firing.
Emotionally about the loss of her son. Fighting back tears, she stated that people do not understand how difficult it is to wake up every morning and continue living without her child. She added that she did not want to see any more guns or any more parents forced to experience the same pain she was enduring. When she first received the news of Gwane's death, she initially believed it was an April Fool's Day prank. 17-year-old Bobby Murdoch shared a similar reaction, saying he also thought the reports circulating on Facebook were a joke when he first learned of the shooting. Jessica Vasquez, a close friend of Sosa D, was seen tying a memorial ribbon in his honor. Baby Sosa was killed just 28 days before his 17th birthday, a celebration he had been eagerly planning and promoting as the party of the year. In addition to his ties to the OTA branch of Sanegang, he was also affiliated with the 2700 faction of the Maniac Latin Disciples in the Logan Square neighborhood and was the blood brother of another Maniac Latin Disciples member. Among those closest to him were rapper Sanegang Capone, who claimed both the M-Dub and OTA branches of Sanegang, and fallen OTA member Laval Lava Harrison. The two would later honor Sosa on his birthday, reminiscing about how he had planned for everyone to get high together and drink 4 Loco bottles during the celebration. Following Sosa's death,
Drinking 4 Locos? That's not a... I swear to God, if a nigga... I don't even want to think like that. I'm not going to think like that. But if I memorize you, folk... Nah, because I was on the phone. If my memory of you is pulling out a 4 Loco, you're a horrible person. I'm just gonna say if I gotta pull out a 4 Loco for you, nigga, you was a fucking animal. You was a fucking animal. Or 4 Loco? Do you know what 4 Locos do to you? Bro, I think I drunk a quarter of a can. My legs swole up this big, dude. A 4 Loco, nigga? You're an evil man. You're very evil, gang. And whatever they said about you, I believe it. A Fort Loco? You're not remembering a man drinking a Fort Loco, bro.
Disciples member. Among those closest to him were rapper Sanegang Capone, who claimed both the M-Dub and OTA branches of Sanegang, and fallen OTA member Laval Lava Harrison. The two would later honor Sosa on his birthday, reminiscing about how he had planned for everyone to get high together and drink 4 Loco bottles during the celebration. Following Sosa's death, Sanegang Capone described himself as running around cold-hearted. In another post made while visiting Sosa's plaque on a mausoleum wall, he stated that he had never cried so hard before, and expressed both his grief and hatred toward those he believed were responsible. Tragically, Sosa D was killed on the same day as another fallen OTA member, 23-year-old Darius LaRue McMorris.
Oh, the fuck on. Stop this shit. A nigga just followed me, right? His name 060 something. Long live T-Roy something something, right? I go look at his shit, right? Because I'm thinking maybe he's somebody I know, right? Bro, these niggas is Africans. They Africans, bro. They're fucking Africans. And who is Doggy Bone in the back looking like Vaughn? Bro, they got an African looking like Davon Bennett, gang. At least kind of. Who the fuck is African looking like Vaughn? Bro, they in Africa, my nigga. They literally in Africa. Bruh, these niggas is African, bro. They got on Glow Gang gear. Who the How did y'all niggas find me, gang? They smoking Tuka in Africa? You're not I almost threw my phone, gang. And they're all following me. All of them. They all they whole little gang started following me, bro. Oh no.
Better known as Snooty. Snooty was fatally shot inside a residence in the 5419 block of South Harrison Street. Antoine Kelly Jr. was later convicted and sentenced to 60 years in prison for Snooty's murder. Mondre Brown, also known as Top Auto from
a 60 ball? A 60 ball, my nigga?
OTA branch of Sanegang honored both deceased members. One day after their deaths, he expressed his grief publicly and swore on fallen OTA member Master Robertson, known as Buck.
Oh, I thought it was his birthday. I was like, God damn, that shit hurt.
Expressed his grief publicly and swore on fallen OTA member Master Robertson, known as Buck, that he had lost 2 outstanding brothers who could never be replaced. Ghost's death also deeply affected Danny Mob, where he was viewed as an important figure by both older and younger generations. By the age of 29, Ghost had accumulated more than 25.
Boy, out west, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got 6-point stars on my forehead. I can't say nothing. But out west, nigga, boy, they gonna keep them a 5-point star on their face, don't they? What they call them in LA? Boy, them eye busters, cuz. Boy, eye busters,
Arrests.
boy.
On June 9th, 2015, he was sentenced to 1 year in prison for possession of 10 to 30 grams of cannabis. Following his death, Danny Mob...
Nigga, you went to the joint for weed? I would have been air punching, gang.
...to 1 year in prison for possession of 10 to 30 grams of cannabis. Following his...
That's not even a pound. He went to the joint for a little under or over an ounce. 28 grams an ounce. it ain't no way you walking in Stateville, nigga. Say, what you here for, folks? Like, I had a half ounce of weed. Nigga, what, nigga? Had a half ounce of weed, folks.
Death, Danny Mob members repeatedly stated that they would forever hate April 1st because of the loss of Ghost. Among those most affected was Alan from Danny Mob, who viewed Ghost as a big brother. Alan later described Ghost as the last person he had truly sat down and vibed with before his death. He revealed that he was incarcerated when he learned of the tragedy and spoke about the plans they had together. Alan stated that losing Ghost had a profound impact on him and left a void that could never be filled.
I ain't gonna lie, out west niggas, they're the most gangest niggas. Now, time out. Let's go back to dude, right? What's his name? Let's go back to Ridgeway Tiller, right? He said, I wouldn't die for my baby. He said, I wouldn't die for my daughter, but I'd die for the guys. Bro, out west niggas are built different. I thought he was just weird. I think they all are weird. At this point, I think they all are weird, bro. I think they all weird. They all got this gang, I love the guys, I die for you guys. Like, these out west niggas got that mentality, bro. And it's scary. Like, I can't think of, like, what? I can never. I would never. Them niggas is different, gang. I guess, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I've never been that guy. I never gave a fuck, honestly. Like, I never gave a fuck, gang. I don't know.
The war between K-Town and Sanegang continued to heat up and showed no signs of dying down. During the final 3 months of 2020, multiple encounters and shootings would occur between both sides. On September 19th, 2020, a 16-year-old boy identified as Tino from the KMG faction of the Sanegang, Mafia Insane Vice Lords, was critically injured in a post-midnight shooting in the Austin neighborhood on the west side in his own hood. Tino was standing on the sidewalk around 2:15 a.m. on the 5000 block of West Monroe Street in KMG's territory when shots were fired from a dark blue vehicle in an alley. He was struck in the chest and taken to Stroger Hospital in critical condition. KJ from the KMG branch of Sanegang reacted to the shooting by telling Tino to get well. Thankfully, Tino survived after being shot in the chest. 3 months later, in early December 2020, as the year was coming to an end, Sanegang would allegedly strike back at the K-Town Gangster Disciples Alliance by allegedly taking the life of an original member from the Frogang faction of the Gangster Disciples.
Yeah, Frogang getting the belt, gang.
23-year-old Nautica Banks, also known as Gucci, a bankroll from Frogang, and 21-year-old Keandria Rich.
Hold on, brother. What's your name, my nigga?
Faction of the Gangster Disciples. On December 2nd, 2020, 23-year-old Nautica Banks, also known as Gucci.
That sounds like a bad bitch. I ain't gonna lie. Bro, I've been wanting to name my daughter Nautica since I was a kid. But, bro, what? Nautica? Bro, I've been wanting to name my daughter Nautica for the longest. Like, Nautica Neve. Some shit like that. Like, I used to want to name my daughter that. Meanwhile, it's a nigga on the west side of Chicago, and that's his name, nigga? Not a... Folks said Tilla, he in the chat right now, he just don't type. I believe you. I believe you, bro. He probably is. Because he definitely be locked in. Bro, these niggas act the same way. Bro, they're giving the same fucking... Bro, they giving the same vibes as him, gang. They giving the same vibes. The clothing... I don't know what up north niggas do because I don't know no up north niggas. When I think of, you know what? I'm lying. Hold on. When I think of up north, I think of this right here, gang. But look, if I show you, you can't laugh though. You feel what I'm saying? This is like, you know, you can't laugh. This is the most gangster shit I can think about up north. This is what I think of. This is what I think of up north. It's raining men. It's raining men. I'm doing. This is what I think of up north. This is it. You see that? North side. You see that? See that? Yeah. 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 When you ask me what I think about up north, niggas, this is it. Yeah, this is it. This is it. This is it. This is definitely it. Hold on. Hold on. This is a good one. This is it, bro. But I think I can't tell you nothing else. You see that? Rainbow Pride. This is all I know about Boys Town. This is all I know about up north. I can't tell you nothing else about up north because I don't know nothing about up north. That's all I can tell you. That's all I can tell you, gang. I ain't gonna say anything bad to you. I ain't finna lie to you. Chat, if y'all know something about up north, y'all tell them. All I can tell them is that.
Your bankroll from Frogang and 21-year-old Keandria Richards, also known as Poo Poo or K-Money, were killed together after a shooting that led to a crash in Lawndale on the west side. 2 others were also
He said this shit
Breaking
police
news,
is
2
here.
people are dead after a shooting and crash on Chicago's west side. Police say someone inside a Chevy heading west on Roosevelt began shooting at a Kia. That Kia crashed. Look at that car. 2 passengers died. The Chevy continued on before it also crashed. 4 people inside took off, and we're told tonight police have not made any arrests.
Just before 8 p.m., officers were called to the Lawndale neighborhood after 4 alleged Sanegang KMG members inside a dark blue.
You know what? I can believe him because you want to know why though? Check this out. Listen to me, folks. He said Polo G said I'm from the north side where they raise goons. What is a goon? Niggas be gooning. I bet he do goons. I bet. Goony goons, as they say in G-Ville, huh?
2020 Chevrolet Equinox SUV traveling westbound fired shots toward a 2015 4-door Kia Optima sedan near the 4300 block of West Roosevelt Road. The gunfire caused the Kia to crash into a parked car near Laramie Avenue and Roosevelt Road. Police stated that the suspect's Equinox later crashed on the 5800 block of West Roosevelt Road, but the 4 alleged Sanegang KMG members fled the scene and were not in custody as Area 4 detectives investigated. The Cook County Medical Examiner's Office identified the 21-year-old woman as Keandria Richards of East 142nd Place in Dolton, and the man is Nautica Banks of the 700 block of South Kenneth Avenue in
Should been with a real nigga. You ride with them bitch ass nigga, got your ass smoked.
8:26 p.m. Richards was seated in the front passenger seat while Banks was sitting directly behind her. Both died from multiple injuries caused by
she
the
the Uber driver? Why is he sitting behind her?
And their deaths were ruled homicides. 2 other people inside the vehicle were injured. The driver, a 25-year-old man, was not shot but was treated for minor crash-related injuries. And
hey, you funny.
Woman identified as Tatiana
G-Ville ass
sitting behind the driver was shot in the lower body and taken to Loyola University Medical Center in Maywood in critical condition. Tatiana Baker was later pronounced dead early the next morning, making her the 3rd fatal victim in the shooting.
Damn!
Her death a homicide, stating,
"That's the hat trick. We don't got no hats to throw." Hey, if this was we was in the United Center and the Blackhawks just did that, we all throw our hats on the ring. That's a hat trick. Shorty snap! They did a hat trick on that. Hey, do a fucking hat trick. That's a fucking hat trick. Damn. I ain't gonna lie, shorty, they snap. Hey, snap.
Victim in the shooting.
I ain't gonna lie, shorty, they snap.
Her death a homicide, stating that she died from multiple gunshot wounds and multiple injuries from the crash. Keandria Richards was killed just 8 days before her 22nd birthday. Gucci's death was viewed as one of the biggest losses Frogang had taken and one of the biggest alleged.
Hold on, boy. Fuck all that, boy. Boy, your name Nautica blood.
From the crash. Keandria Richards was killed just 8 days before her 22nd birthday. Gucci's
nigga, why we gotta call you Gucci and your name Nautica, boy? Nah, you that shit the white motherfuckers be wearing with the sailboat. We gonna call you Lil Boat, nigga. Yeah, nigga, we gonna call your ass Nautica. Man, my name Gucci. Boy, your name Nautica, boy. You can get Nautica from Burlington, boy. Yeah, you can go to Burlington Coat Factory and get you a Nautica fit, boy. I'm Gucci, boy. I wear Louis. Boy, your name Nautica. Oh, he couldn't be from Kilowatt. I'd give him a hard time. My name Gucci, folks. Boy, your name Nautica, boy. Boy, your bitch ass name Nautica. I'm like, boy, I ain't gonna lie, folks. You got a name like a bad bitch, folks. Anytime I get bored and he around, I just pick on him about his name. He had to go flip somewhere else. I promise you. He wouldn't have been comfortable on 78th Street. And if I'm picking on you, better know it's a lot of other niggas picking on you too. Yeah, he would have to move. He would have to flip. He couldn't even be from the ward. He had to go out west somewhere.
Death was viewed as one of the biggest losses Frogang had taken, and one of the biggest alleged scores for Sanegang, the KMG faction.
I got the floods. Pop out Max and raincoats. The off they ain't no shit. In real life they had some bitches. Gucci got hit in this shit just for playing in the trenches. Who I smoke and Gucci busy.
Ironically, before the
Out west is a whole different city. And you want to know why out west is a different city? We call it out west Illinois for a reason. I never heard these shitty songs. I don't know their rappers. I don't know their streets. Them niggas did a fucking remix to Fuck My Cousin? I've never heard this song before. You say Nautica coat. We ain't wearing no Nautica. And yeah, nigga, I'm too fucking bougie at this point then. Nordstrom's. I ain't no fucking Nordstrom's. Hey man, Saks. If I'm going some shit like that, we shopping in Saks, my nigga. Yeah. We in Saks. You know what I'm saying? We in Saks Fifth. We ain't going to Burlington, dog.
Gang had taken, and one of the biggest alleged scores for Sanegang, mainly the KMG faction.
I got the floods. Pop out Max and raincoats. The off they ain't no shit. In real life they had some bitches. Gucci got hit in this shit just for playing.
But your name Nautica, dog.
In the trenches. Who I smoke and Gucci busy.
Gooch. You kill a nigga and your nigga call him Gooch. Do y'all know what the Gooch is? The Gooch is the part between your... Let the record state, I never liked out west niggas. Let's just put that out. Let's put that out there in the open. I've never liked the out west niggas. Let's just throw that out there.
Ironically, before the conflict began in 2016, when the two sides were still under a treaty, Gucci had once honored Leroy Ken Sane, Kenneth Robinson, the founder of the Sanegang movement, telling him to rest up and saying that the good die young. Gucci left behind a son named Saya and was killed 3 months before his son's first birthday. He grew up and attended Hefferon Elementary School. During his early years, Gucci was also affiliated with the hood-rich Young Money four-corner hustlers
for the other side,
around the time
other side of the sea.
Gotta be 13 and 15. In one post, he stated that he had been getting money since the summer of 2008. Gucci also reminisced about
that's how they spelled this name. Yo, Baba, what the fuck I tell you about these out west niggas and their names? I told you out west niggas got the dumbest nicknames and hood names ever. When I say that, Baba, niggas say something wrong with me, G. Oh, Lowski tripping. Lowski on that shit again. Lowski don't like nobody. I'm picking shit like you know what's going on in it, right? You third sub is A whole new ball game out here, shorty. Yeah. Yeah, you trying to rage, baby. Suck a dick. Whoever your dad, you probably name from the rack. But you think I give a fuck? It don't wake up them dead niggas, do they? It's a whole new ball game. It's a whole new ball game. But them niggas still dead though, right? Hey, M thing. Can they bring back the niggas that I took? Can they? Can they bring them back? I don't think so. I don't think so. Some nigga told me the other day on Instagram, out of nowhere. He said, "Oh, yeah, sure, yeah, nigga." He probably the same nigga. Hey, bro, dude, this ain't the old days. Yeah, you did what you did, but. And I said, I did what I did, but what? Your homie's still dead. Like, huh? And I'm still alive to talk shit. But you still rapping off them old bodies. I'm still rapping off them old bodies. The hat is a hat, ain't it? And them multiple hats. So? But your homie's still dead though. Like, it don't matter if it was two people in here. They still dead though, right? My bad. You probably a necromancer. You probably summoned them back from the dead, huh? Suck my dick. Fuck all your dead homies. Yeah. We all know the rest. I ain't gotta talk about it. And I'm gonna continue to rep off them old bodies. Wanna know why? Cause them niggas still dead. Until them niggas come back to life, then I start repping off them old bodies. I don't give a fuck. What part of you been? I don't give a fuck about my dead guys. Fuck them niggas too. You see what I'm saying? Fuck my homies and fuck your homies too. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't give a fuck about your homies like I don't give a fuck about my homies. You see what I'm saying? You see how this shit get? But I don't want to start talking, but you know. If you talking shit to me, you know. So I ain't got to tell you. You know how your hood was crying. Last time I heard, bro still riding that wheelchair too, huh? He's still in that wheelchair too, huh? So like I said, bitch ass nigga, I'm gonna rep off them dead bodies until them dead niggas wake up. My work is my work. You're welcome. I gave y'all bitch ass niggas something to talk about in y'all songs. My baby mama bedroom. Nigga, I don't even live with a bitch. This is my room. There's no female shit in here, nigga. I don't live with. I don't even live. I live alone. You can't come nowhere near Ashland. Damn, that's crazy. You must be the mayor. Damn, boy, I can't even come near Ashland, gang. That's crazy. That nigga just said I can't come near Ashland, gang. Damn, that's crazy.
In one day in the hood, Gucci had a strong bond with the rap duo YBH Jew and Chief Row 40.
You know what? I'm gonna give you the element of surprise.
54.
What's your name, though? What's your name? What's your name? I want to know your name, brother. What's your name? Yeah, damn, Baba. I guess niggas just banned me, gang. I want to know his name. What's your name, brother? Your ass gonna be on Squid 8, boy. You talking to the wrong one, shorty. I want to know who you is. Oh, my mama, we definitely be outside. But that nigga ain't got, I know that nigga ain't on shit, bro. He just talking, gang. Come on, mama, we definitely be on them blocks, for sure.
He was also frequently seen with rapper Romaine Turner, also known
This shit
as Lil
funny.
G, and fallen Fro gang member Jason Muka/Glow Harvey Jr. Gucci and Lil G grew up together and jumped off the porch around the same time. One of Gucci's closest bonds was with Eric Montgomery.
I ain't gonna lie, that t-shirt down there raw though. Would I like get the same fit with folks? Nah, that's when I wear shit. I don't care how hard times get, folks. We're not getting the same outfit and dressing up like twins. We're not brothers. We're not five. I'm not dressing up like a nigga. It's no way in the fuck. You know what, folks? 83rd in Marshfield. You lying. You're lying. You lying. You're not from 83rd in Marshfield. Now you're trying to send me off. You trying to send me off. It's crazy. Because you know what? I still fuck with Smashville niggas. You know? Why is they matching? Why though, G? Matching? Bro, we not doing that, gang. We not doing that out south, bro. Is that a Coco Chanel logo on his neck? Oh, no. He got that shit. He got that designer throat. He got that designer throat.
Jr., also known as Onsite, who even got a tattoo on the left side of his forehead of the Gatorade symbol, representing the G in Gucci's street name. Gucci was seen almost every day hanging out with the members from his generation. One of the people Gucci's...
I'm not putting a nigga name on my face, gang. Like,
death hit the hardest was Fro gang rapper Herbo 2 times. Herbo was seen honoring Gucci near a portrait of him placed beside 2 other Fro gang members, saying Gucci would forever be his brother for life. Herbo stated that he had to stay focused despite the pain he was enduring and could not keep his chin down or show weakness. He also said he was forever heartless while honoring the 23-year bond he shared with Gucci before the death of his right-hand man and fallen comrade. Herbo and Gucci were born and raised together at the same time, with their mothers being pregnant only 2 months apart. Before Gucci's death on June 2nd.
That shit like voodoo. Damn. That's damn near his brother, gang.
In 2020, the two were seen outside with rapper Lil G on the death anniversary of their fallen member Derek Fro Burrows, getting money together. Herbo later got a chain made in Gucci's honor and shared it with other members as a tribute to their fallen member. Gucci was also the older brother of rapper Robert Banks, also known as YBHPD from the same set. YBHPD would later be seen disrespecting the Mafia Insane Vice Lord symbol by reversing his knuckle on his index finger alongside Fro Gang rapper Lil Vert 45. Fro Gang Lopez and other members were also seen disrespecting the Mafia Insane Vice Lord symbol near a full-body memorial photo of Gucci, dissing and implying retaliation. Gucci's death especially hurt the younger generation of Frogang. He was with
bro, this AI be chasing it, bro.
Frogang Newski, also known as Lil Swerve, nearly every day and was seen hanging out with him just days before his death. Gucci was one of the biggest losses the entire Frogang faction had taken. He was heavily honored as a Gangster Disciples member, with members of his set seen at his gravesite paying tribute to him and his legacy. After losing Gucci, Frogang was never the same as they entered 2021 without one of their most respected fallen members. After the murder of Gucci, the conflict between Frogang and Sanegang appeared to settle down for a period of time. However, approximately 2 years later, at the beginning of spring 2023, the feud would allegedly reignite
they
when
matching
Frogang
again
retaliated against Sanegang by taking the life of a well-known original
this shit is not funny,
KMG member who had been around since the early stages of the movement. On March 16, 2023, 27-year-old Anton Juan Smith, also known as Shorty Boss, affiliated with both KMG and LMG, was shot and killed while seated inside a vehicle at a gas station in Chicago's Austin neighborhood on the west side.
When the niggas gonna learn? Stay the fuck
Approximately
away from the
8:45 p.m., Smith was sitting in the driver's seat at a gas station located on the 300 block of South Cicero Avenue, an area associated with the CMT faction of the Undertaker Vice Lords. According to Chicago police, 2 offenders allegedly affiliated with the Frogang Gangster Disciples faction walked up to the vehicle and opened fire, striking Smith in the chest. He was transported to John H. Stroger Jr.
I ain't gonna lie, Frogang getting fucked up, but they putting I don't know if they actually catching these hats or not. You know how this shit go, but allegedly they getting their licks back, but they getting fucked up too.
Hospital, where he was later pronounced deceased. No arrests were reported. Following Smith's death, members of Frogang allegedly mocked and disrespected him online, referring to him as Pump One, a derogatory name based on the fact that he was killed.
Pump One is crazy.
I'm smoking on Pump One, man. I'm smoking on Pump One right now. Pump One. Matter of fact, yeah, pump. Yeah, pump right there.
He said they always getting clapped on the Undertaker
Smith
block.
was regarded as an original member of the Mafia Insane Vice Lords from the KMG generation.
They always getting
smoked. Referred to as LA Gang, before later becoming known as K.
Hold on, y'all. I gotta take a piss real quick. Give me 2 seconds, folks. I'll be right back. No bad. I'll be right back. Hey, you know Baba know, cause Baba be around all these niggas, bro. Hey, yo, Baba, you know what? We gonna work something out, bro. We gonna do a vlog. We gonna do a vlog real quick, real soon, G. I'm mad at you about that too. That nigga said, see how that shit gonna be. It's gonna go fucking wonderful. It's gonna go great. Oh, dumbass niggas. I'm gonna piss. I'll be right back.
KMG. Smith was also close with fallen KMG member Key Juan Griffin, who he grew up with while jumping off the porch. Both men were allegedly killed by the same rival faction. Despite frequently arguing with each other, Anton and Key Juan were known to have shared a close bond. Within KMG, Anton was widely known for his focus on money. Since his early days in the streets, he was often seen wearing designer clothing, traveling, flashing money, and spreading money around. His image and reputation were heavily tied to getting money and maintaining a flashy lifestyle. After Anton's death, Rio from KMG, who was close with both,
couldn't take that money with you to the grave, could you?
With Anton and Key Juan, paid tribute to him on social media by posting a throwback photo of them throwing up Mafia Insane Vice Lord signs while throwing down the four-corner hustler symbol. AE from KMG also reacted in a heartbroken manner, reminiscing about riding in a minivan with Anton while listening to Matter by Chief Keef from the Finally Rollin' 2 project. Big Buck.
I don't even know what that is. And why, I got a question. Why do out west niggas love Chief Keef so much? Bro, out west niggas, no, I can only tell you probably, I know Love's, not word for word, but I know Love Sosa, I know Kobe, and I know that Sosa, Wilt, Chamberlain, Chamberlain. I can't tell you nothing else about Sosa. I can't tell you no Chief Keef, gang. All West niggas love Chief Keef. That need to be studied.
From KMG later honored Anton on his 3-year death anniversary, saying he was still mad at him for leaving him. Anton was killed exactly 3 months before what would have been his and his girlfriend's 11-year anniversary. The two had been together since June 16, 2012. Prior to his death, they had a daughter together, Armani Smith, born on August 27, 2017. She was
why this nigga drove the fuck on? Why he dropping governments like this, boy? He dropping governments. Why is he playing like this, bro? What's wrong with this nigga, gang? Yeah, I can't deal with this, bro. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. He been dropping niggas govos the whole time that's alive. That shit was low key, that shit was low key weak, But now you dropping the babies govs. Bro, it's some sick niggas out here. Niggas that come grab, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all know what the fuck going on, boy. Niggas will come do that to them kids too. You gonna put up the birth, boy? Man. Whoever behind this page is a bitch.
The two had been together since June 16, 2012. Prior to his death, they had a daughter together, Armani Smith, born on August 27, 2017. She was named after Anton's girlfriend's deceased brother, 19-year-old Armani Dickinson. Exactly 4 months after the...
That name is crazy. Fuck. The nigga...
Anton's girlfriend's deceased brother, 19-year-old...
Fuck, your name is Dickinson. Fuck. I ain't gonna lie, G. I'm happy my name is my last name, folk. Cause I would go change that shit legally, folk. Folk, break that shit down, folk, to 3 different names. Dick and Son. Dickinson. Dickinson, folk. I cannot. For me to live is Christ and to die is gain. Boy, that's a dumbass quote. That's a stupid ass quote y'all carved in that fucking marble, nigga. He got that clean ass. What the fuck got a football player running for, nigga? Did that Walter Payton? Nigga got Walter Payton running on the shit, nigga. Like, what? That nigga got stepped on. Now you got a football player running on your grave. He probably didn't even like football. Armani C. Dickinson. Armani C. Dickinson. Man, that's a bad name. The whole name. He had a girl named C. Dickinson. I'm done. Hey, dude. When I tell you I never liked it out west, niggas, I mean it. I mean it. I mean it.
Armani Dickinson. Exactly 4 months after the murder of Anton Shorty Boss Smith, the K-Town gangster disciples would allegedly strike the Sanegang alliance once again. This time, members from the Fly Life faction of K-Town were accused of taking the life of one of Sanegang's most recognizable and influential figures. On July the 13th, 2023, 30-year-old Antoine Walker, Sanegang was fatally shot while attempting
Sosa
to
less local to them out west
vehicle near the 1600 block of South Pulaski Road in Chicago's North Lawndale neighborhood. The location sits near the border of territory associated with the Fly Life gangster disciples and the AMG faction of the conservative vice lords. According to reports, Twan was approached and shot while handling routine business.
Out west motherfuckers worship Sosa on the G they do.
Where he later succumbed to his injuries.
He got clapped up for some tech, should've kept riding with no tech.
Smoking Twan, dumbass up, he shouldn't have died up in the hood.
Twan, who claimed both the KMG and LMG branches of the Sanegang Alliance, was widely known throughout Chicago's West Side drill scene and was considered one of the movement's most prominent rappers. Throughout his life, Twan was
they don't rap. That shit crazy,
gang.
And
was frequently seen displaying
well, he gotta be from out west. This shit too personal.
For the organization on social media.
Dickerson, both is crazy. Yeah, he crazy.
Faction of the same nation he often disrespected.
Well, it sound like Philly lingo.
They wear big clothes and make diss songs and ain't killed nobody. We be banging in my hood to say what's up. We lock and drop the G. Lil' Bruno TTG, but everybody drop the rakes with me.
Twan shared close
That's the dead nigga?
With many respected members of the Sanegang.
Hold up. That's the dead nigga talking like that? Oh, I know they trolling. You ain't never dead talking like that in a song, gang.
The organization on social media.
Never.
Music. Ironically, he was ultimately killed near territory controlled by.
Oh! Now that's a knee slapper. How you get smoked talking like that? Oh, niggas ain't gonna never let you lay that down, gang.
Often disrespected.
You ain't even have to ask me, baby. On like foes, on like GDs, on like nobody. They wear big clothes and make diss songs and ain't killed nobody. We be banging in my hood to say what's up. We lock and drop the G. Lil' Bruno TTG, but everybody drop the rakes with me.
Twan shared close relationships with many respected members of the Sanegang movement. Among them was Derek Heavy Harris of LMG, the son of fallen Cicero Insane Vice Lord member Cool. Heavy later recalled childhood memories of walking to Moore Park with Twan to meet girls and attend basketball tournaments where neighborhood.
Look, he back though.
Of walking to Moore Park with Twan to meet girls and attend.
Look, he just
Heavy later recalled childhood memories of walking to Moore Park with Twan to meet girls.
Bro, he doed his ass.
Where neighborhood sets from across the west side would gather. Twan was also known to be particularly close with Sanegang member B-Dog from KMG. Months before his death, Twan made a social media post expressing his desire to leave Chicago, describing life in the city as a constant struggle, where it felt as if people were simply waiting to either die or go to prison. Following his passing,
he felt that
friends
shit.
And allies paid
that boy felt the reap on his ass,
on
boy.
April 18th, 2024, TTU member Antoine Midas Mobbins honored Twan on what would have been his birthday and reminisced about past memories they shared alongside another TTU member known as Stunt. 1 month before his death, Twan spent Father's Day with his son after previously missing the holiday while incarcerated on federal charges before later being released on a $100,000 bond. He was also able to celebrate Easter with his child, creating memories that would become especially meaningful following his passing. Known for his flash...
Meaningful for who? I mean, he's dead. And that little kid ain't gonna remember that. Remember your daddy took you to see the Easter Bunny when you was through? That the kid gonna be like, what? Nigga, what daddy, nigga? Talk the nigga in the room? Nah, your real daddy. I thought he was my daddy.
His child, creating memories that would become especially meaningful following his passing. Known for his flashy lifestyle.
I ain't gonna lie, Shorty definitely had that shit on him, though. I ain't gonna lie. Shorty had that shit on him, gang. I ain't gonna lie, Shorty definitely had that. He had that bread on him. That boy had some money.
dedication to making money, Twan frequently wore designer clothing, particularly Amiri denim jeans. In 2022, he commissioned a custom 6-faux chain inspired by the Mafia Insane Vice Lord's emblem through Duke the Jeweler and Landmark Jewelry. Twan also purchased and began wearing a custom chain representing the Sanegang movement in June 2020. The piece became one of his signature accessories and symbolized his loyalty and commitment to the alliance. Throughout the years, he was frequently seen displaying both chains in photographs, music videos, and social media posts. Like Anton Smith before him, Twan was regarded as one of the more visible and influential members of the Sanegang alliance. During his lifetime,
he was definitely their breadwinner. He got his ass patched though.
Also the subject of controversy. Rival gang members and even some individuals from his own side accused him of cooperating with law enforcement, allegations that remained heavy.
Oh, and he had snitching allegations. Yeah, snitches. The niggas with the money always be the snitchers though, right? I always say you can't tell nobody to snitch unless you seen that shit in black and white. Oh yeah, that's snitch talk. Oh, that's snitch talk. Yeah, nah, that's snitch talk, gang. What Bank told Drewski? How the fuck the lawyer got you out of 40? How your lawyer get you out of 40, nigga?
Debated following his death.
How your lawyer get you out of?
They can't compare me to a...
Never. That's what he was talking about. See, I know this song because it's them niggas.
They can't compare me to a snitch that's really known for dissing. How you beat the feds without a scratch? It's clear that you a witness.
Ooh, shorty, they just snap. Never.
Often referenced by critics stemmed from a police investigation in August 2017. According to law enforcement reports, Walker was taken into custody after being identified as an occupant of a stolen red Hyundai Sonata recovered on July 14, 2017. Investigators stated that 2 Glock pistols recovered from the vehicle were later linked through ballistic testing to the July 13, 2017 murder of Derek D. Rose Murray, a member.
Oh, he got caught 2 murder weapons. Let's talk about this.
Of the 2 Feet gang faction of the Four Corner Hustlers. After being advised of his Miranda rights, Walker agreed to speak with detectives. According to
he a rat! Oh, he a rat!
He stated that he had been picked up by Cortez Monroe and claimed he was unaware the vehicle was stolen. Walker admitted he fled from police after being instructed to do so by the driver and identified other occupants of the vehicle. The interview and subsequent reports would later
he a rat!
As evidence.
He poured a basil.
Supporting accusations that he had cooperated with investigators. Despite those allegations, Twan remained highly respected throughout the Sanegang movement.
Cause they probably smoked him. I would have smoked him too. Hey, ain't no killing a nigga and then giving him RIP.
Following his death, he was widely honored by members across KMG, LMG, and allied sets. Many supporters viewed his murder as the most significant loss suffered by the Sanegang alliance during its conflict with the K-Town gangster disciples, while rivals often regarded it as one of the most impactful killings of the war. 2 years later, near the end of 2025, many speculated that Sanegang...
This pancake-ass goofy, I do not like this nigga.
...finally gotten their retaliation on Flylife for the murder of their iconic figure, Twan.
Iconic figure?
In the fatal downtown shooting
the
of
rat?
a fallen Flylife member who was regarded as one of the chiefs and big homies of the faction. On December 28, 2025, 34-year-old Lorenzo Bracy, also known as Chief Zoe, was shot and killed while 3 others were critically injured during a shooting in Chicago's River North neighborhood.
We are learning more about a deadly mass shooting in River North over the weekend. The medical examiner has identified the man who died as 34-year-old Lorenzo Bracy. He was killed, and 3 other men were critically wounded early Sunday morning near LaSalle and Hubbard. Chicago police.
That's the nigga got killed in the Urus.
Are asking for the public's help to find the shooters.
Damn, that boy got killed in the Urus. What the fuck these boys got going on?
The victims were getting into a green Lamborghini at approximately 2:53
How you get killed in the
on the 4th?
How you get killed in the Urus? In a Urus? You're not getting killed in a Urus. A Urus, nigga? Fast as that car was. Shot boxed in, but your ears down. Like,
400 block of North LaSalle Drive when 4 armed offenders approached and opened fire. Police stated that the
4
gunman
niggas
fled
blitzed
the
that
scene in a
Urus?
vehicle
Oh,
immediately
yeah.
after the shooting. Lorenzo Bracey suffered multiple gunshot wounds throughout his body and was transported to Northwestern Memorial Hospital, where he was later pronounced dead. The Cook County Medical
went to the wrong
Examiner
hospital, but he
identified
probably
him
gonna
as
die
Lorenzo
anyway.
Bracey, better known as Chief Zoe from the Fly Life Gangster Disciples faction. 3 additional victims were also struck by gunfire. A 36-year-old man was shot in the chest, a 43-year-old man was shot in the back, and a 35-year-old man suffered
crap.
multiple gunshot
Charlie
wounds
Horse
throughout
nigga.
his body. All 3 were
That's how you
transported
know I've
to
been working out
Northwestern
hard today.
Memorial Hospital in critical condition. For much of the morning, investigators focused their attention on the green Lamborghini, which remained surrounded by evidence markers as detectives processed the crime scene. At the time, police
no
had
way I've
not
been sitting
indicated
down
whether
this
the
long,
victims
bro.
and shooters knew one another or whether the attack was gang-related. Authorities also did not release information regarding the suspect's vehicle. Witnesses reported hearing as many as 50 shots fired. One nearby resident stated that she had been asleep when the shooting occurred and woke up to the sound of rapid gunfire. She described hearing an initial burst of shots, followed by a brief pause before another barrage rang out through the neighborhood. Cook County Crime Stoppers later announced a cash reward.
Hold on. Time out. What happened? Hey, you gotta rewind that whole article. Listen to what he was doing, G. Them love dropping the G. They say he was killed trying to get tents. Trying to get tents? Childhood memories. These ain't childhood memories. Ain't Lowski evil. What did I say? Yeah, they smoked the breadwinner. This man whole story crazy. Oh man. This nigga need a documentary. Go ahead to me. I should be talking spicy. Oh my God. How he know he flipped? Yeah, cause he got, bro, he used to be a foe, bro. Then you interview that nigga? He said I would have peeled some rubber. Bro, I would have cracked anything, bro. This is crazy because they not even broke outside. They getting money and smoking shit. That's a fact. Multiple guns. Talking about it. Hold on. Replay the part where they talked about it in the song. Hold on. Let me see.
Life in the season, follow 24 and 1 month before his death to celebrate, known for particular inspired, also plenty plants, so in person for that remained heavily debated following his death.
They can't compare me to a snitch that's really known for dissing. How you beat the feds without a scratch, it's clear that you a witness.
One incident often referenced by critics stemmed from a police investigation in August 2017. According to law enforcement reports, Walker was taken into custody after being identified as an occupant of a stolen red Hyundai Sonata recovered on July 14, 2017. Investigators stated that 2 Glock pistols recovered.
What the fuck is a high-end Hyundai Sonata? A Hyundai Sonata high-end?
From the vehicle were later linked through ballistic testing to the July 13, 2017 murder of Derek D. Rose Murray, a member of the 2 Feet gang faction of the Four Corner Hustlers. After being advised of his Miranda rights, Walker agreed to speak with detectives. According to police summaries, he stated that he had been picked up by Cortez Monroe and claimed he was unaware the vehicle was stolen. Walker admitted he fled from police after being instructed to do so by the driver and identified other occupants of the vehicle. The interview interview and subsequent reports would later be cited by rivals as evidence supporting accusations that he had cooperated with investigators. Despite those allegations, Twan remained highly respected throughout the Sanegang movement.
He definitely told.
He was widely honored by members across KMG, LMG, and allied sets. Many supporters viewed his murder as the most significant loss suffered by the Sanegang alliance during its conflict with the K-Town gangster disciples, while rivals often regarded it as one of the most impactful killings of the war. 2 years later, near the end of 2025, many speculated that Sanegang had finally gotten their retaliation on Flylight.
Bro, hold on, bro. That's not it. When the fuck they say?
While handling routine business at the location, he was transported to a nearby hospital where he later succumbed to his injuries.
I rock my fishbowl, cause last nigga got clapped, give some tech.
He got clapped up for some tech, should've kept riding with no tech.
Smoking Twan, dumbass up, he shouldn't have died up in the hood.
Twan.
Yeah. He got his probably got his ass back door.
Claimed both the KMG and
they probably backdoored his ass.
KMG. Months before life in this prison, 2020, while Folly War System 6 and Mark Julman in June commenced one of the more vindictive contact with law enforcement, allegations that remained heavily debated following his death.
They can't compare me to a snitch, that's real.
He dated 13 faction detective. He was so this his death. Many supporters viewed his town gang 2 years in their retaliation on Flylife for the murder of their iconic figure, Twan, when they were allegedly involved in the fatal downtown shooting of a fallen Flylife member who was regarded as one of the chiefs.
I think they got smoked in the Urus.
He was killed.
Victims were getting into a green Lamborghini.
You're not getting smoked in the Urus,
approximately 2:53 a.m. on the 400 block of North LaSalle Drive.
Urus?
And 4 armed defenders approached
fuck
and
did you
opened
do?
fire. Police stated that the gunman fled the scene in a vehicle immediately after the shooting. Lorenzo Bracey suffered multiple gunshot wounds throughout his body and was transported to Northwestern Memorial Hospital, where he was later pronounced dead. The Cook County medical examiner identified him as Lorenzo Bracey, better known as Chief Zoe from the Flylife Gangster Disciples faction. 3 additional victims.
Flylife is a stupid name, bro. All they names is dumb. All them out west niggas got some dumbass names.
Were also struck by gunfire. A 36-year-old man was shot in the chest, a 43-year-old man was shot in the back, and a 35-year-old man suffered multiple gunshot wounds throughout his body. All 3 were transported to Northwestern Memorial Hospital in critical condition. For much of the morning, investigators focused their attention on the green Lamborghini, which remained surrounded by evidence markers as detectives processed the crime scene. At the time, police had not indicated whether the victims and shooters knew one another or whether the attack was gang-related. Authorities also did not release information regarding the suspect's vehicle. Witnesses reported hearing as many as 50 shots fired. One nearby resident stated that she had been asleep when the shooting occurred and woke up to the sound of rapid gunfire. She described hearing an initial burst of shots, followed by a brief pause before another barrage rang out through the neighborhood. Cook County Crime Stoppers later announced a cash reward of up to $10,000 for information leading to an arrest in the case. Following Chief Zoe's death, members associated with Sanegang were seen honoring Sanegang Twan, who had allegedly been killed by Flylife members in 2023, leading many to speculate that the shooting was retaliation for Twan's.
Boy, they killed Twan, boy. Hey, boy, ain't nothing wrong with backdooring your homie and killing the ops and seeing y'all drunk blood for him. Nigga know how this shit go.
Murder.
We ain't ducking shit, we trying to catch a break. I get that low and I'ma send a blitz. They big homie got smoke, so now they out here sucking Von dick.
Chief Zoe was known throughout Flylife as a respected moneymaker and influential figure. He was frequently seen wearing designer clothing and traveling on private jets. He was also the biological brother of Flylife rapper Blas.
Bro, I don't think niggas don't understand. It don't even cost that much to get on a PJ, my nigga. It don't cost that much to get a ride on a PJ. It really don't, gang. Sometimes, depending on where you're going, it could be cheaper than a regular flight, gang. Like, niggas is goofy, gang. That's how you know niggas don't go nowhere.
Who hailed from the same set. Following the shooting, Flylife member Ike was seen honoring Chief Zoe while holding his obituary. Chief Zoe's death was viewed as a major loss not only for Flylife, but for the entire K-Town Neighborhood Alliance. To many, his killing represented one of the most significant losses suffered by the K-Town Alliance in recent.
Them boys GD as hell. They got on blue and black, nigga. Y'all niggas too GD for me. They too GD for me out west, gang. I'm from out south. We GDK, gang. They too GD for me. Them West Side niggas. Y'all, Larry love y'all so Larry love you type niggas, huh? I bet.
Years. Following the murder of
know that
Chief
nigga.
Zoe, no major incidents connected to the ongoing conflict between the K-Town gangster disciples and the Sanegang.
What the fuck is with the ESPN music, nigga?
Mafia and Sane vice lords have been publicly reported. As of the making of this video, the war appears to be at a pause. Based on the incidents covered throughout this documentary, Sanegang currently holds a slight lead in the conflict, with the current score standing at 7-6. However, K-Town remains.
Bro, so many niggas didn't die, bro. This is.
It's close behind, and the feud has largely been characterized by both sides exchanging losses over the years. Despite the violence and numerous incidents connected to the conflict, neither side has been able to gain a decisive advantage. Whether the war remains dormant or eventually reignites is something only time will tell. That'll be it for this video. If you found this content informative, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more high-profile and exclusive street history coverage. Rest in peace to all the fallen brothers and sisters mentioned in this video. Gone, but never forgotten. This is Hood Encyclopedia, signing out with you guys. Have a safe and great rest of your day.
What the fuck did I just watch, bro? Like, really? What the fuck did I just watch? If 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 I didn't already think that out west niggas was weird and different, I found out that they all got this sick obsession with the gang, right? They overly loyal to the gang. They like the match other grown men. This is why I really don't shop off the rack for real. If I walk through the mall and I see the same nigga in the exact same outfit as I am, I feel like a goofy. The same exact outfit? That's why I stopped buying graphic tees from. He said, they remind me of Atlanta niggas. Nah, for real. Bro, that's why I stopped buying graphic tees from Walmart. Want to know why? Because everyone has them. Who the fuck doesn't go to Walmart and get graphic tees? Everyone goes to Walmart. I'll be damned. But I was like, who came up with the idea? I don't know, gang. That's they hood names suck. They nicknames is garbage. Bro, what? Bro, for a grown man to say, we gonna wear this. Hey, we gonna go to the club and we gonna kill him. We gonna both wear that. We gonna both wear that together. We gonna kill their ass. So if one of the guys call me right now and say, "How boy, so we gonna get them. Hey, for you getting the J's come out?" I'm like, hell yeah. Well, we gonna get matchy outfits that match them. I'm like, what you say? If folks say you getting the shoes, I'm getting the mics, folks. I'm getting the mics, folks. We gonna get some outfits to match them. I'm hanging up on you. Cause at this point, you thinking I'm a faggot at this point. Yeah, you think I'm a gay nigga. Yeah, you Geechee man the flair, right? You Geechee man the flair, and now you think I'm with the gay shit too. Yeah, you think I'm getting down with the get down, folk, and I'm not. That's all I hear, folk. You think I'm getting down with the get down, and I ain't getting down like that.
Welcome back to Chicago's Morning News. Police are investigating a mass shooting in the Austin neighborhood this morning.
One person was killed, 3 others wounded. Saquon is live with more.
Bro, I always say this, bro. A Chinese bitch named Saquon. That sounds like a nigga name, bro.
Guys, we are here at Mount Sinai Hospital. This is also where we've learned another victim in that shooting. A 32-year-old man died last night after police say he was shot in the face. We know 2 other people are still recovering here at Mount Sinai, as you mentioned. One of them is fighting for their life right now. The shooting all happened just before 7:30 last night. When Chicago police say someone in an SUV pulled up to 4 people standing on the sidewalk along North Lockwood Avenue. The suspect then started shooting, hitting all 4 of them. A 36-year-old man is currently at Stroger Hospital, where he is said to be in critical condition. The 34-year-old man who was shot in the leg is here at Mount Sinai, also in critical condition. And we have previously reported that there was another victim who was 15 years old. That has since been corrected by Chicago police in the last 30 minutes to a 27-year-old man who is now recovering from a gunshot wound to the leg. But
how the fuck y'all misinterpret a nigga to be 15 or 27?
Is in fair condition. This violence is setting a stark stage for today's public safety meeting. We know at 10 o'clock this morning, the city's public safety committee will hold a high-stakes meeting focused on revising how the city tracks violent criminals and detects shootings. Alderman Silvana Tabarez is pushing for transparency when it comes to outstanding warrants and domestic violence tracking, blaming systemic failures for recent first responder deaths. Alderman will also be reconvening last week's abruptly ended meeting to vote on a new gunshot detection system, which could act as a shot spotter replacement. So far, no one has been arrested in connection to last night's deadly shooting. We are still working to learn more information, including the name of the man who died here at Mount Sinai last night and how the other victims are doing this morning.
Hey, ain't that nigga from Too Deep that just got smoked? I don't know what the fuck Too Deep is, but I think that's what they kept talking about. Ain't one of them GD niggas? What the fuck do I know? What the fuck do I know?
In one year, we're in New Orleans. We're in the back at a Jordan activation. MJ comes walking in. I've been trying to get the all red patent leather 11s forever. No one even thought about it. MJ said you can get one. I picked the all red. I said, God, what you want, man? I already know what I want him to ask for. Yo, get them Royal Blue joints, all patent levers. 11. He like, what? Just say that. When he asks you, Kyle, because he gonna ask you first. Kyle, what you want? Say, be strong. All Royal Blue patent leather 11s. Can I get that? He got them. And he wear them. He ain't even wear them? Also in one year, we're in New Orleans. We're in the back at a Jordan activation. MJ.
That's crazy. Look at them dumbass shits in the back of their head. Hey, y'all, if y'all got your reactions, sit them in.
Bro, tell me, you seen Pooter? All right, well, best believe I'm fighting that nigga. Because one, he was hugging my bitch.
Hugging my bitch
nigga
is
told
crazy.
everybody in the hood that we got roaches. So, best believe. Matter of
Hugging
fact, I think
my
I hear him
bitch
and his
is
little
crazy.
bitch-ass friends. Hold on, bro. If you want to watch this ass whooping, you can come see it. If not, stay there. That nigga snuck me. Yeah, I think he snuck me. Because I ain't even know that the fight was about to start. Next thing you know, my ear just start ringing. Then had niggas break it up when I'm starting to get my fair share. When I started really tagging his ass, that's when niggas broke it up, bro. And you probably ain't gonna hear
No Diddy when he got the tag.
that side of the story. Niggas is probably just gonna say, oh, Lou got his ass beat. But niggas ain't gonna tell the part when I was, you know what I mean?
Hey, Lou
when I was
got his
tagging, when I
ass
was hitting
beat.
niggas with them jabs and straights and shit. When I was hitting niggas with combos. Yeah, I gave that nigga the whole 6-piece chicken tenders. Yeah, I did. Ask that nigga, and you add, man, don't even ask him for real. Then the nigga's like a year
Don't
older
even
than me.
ask
I don't
him
see how
for
niggas let
real.
that fight go down anyway. Cause he had his peoples watching. I felt like one of them was gonna jump me. That's why, bro, I wasn't in my element. That's probably why, you know what I mean, some niggas think I lost. I wasn't in my element. I'm outside of my comfort zone. Let's just put it that way. I lost because I got marks on my face?
Yes.
Make it make sense. You know I'm the most fightingest nigga around here.
Yes,
You
you
know
lost
that shit
because
running
you
my
got.
family, bro. I don't take no
yes,
losses,
bro.
nigga. I don't
That's
take
how you
losses.
lost, gang.
All I do is beat niggas the fuck up. So best believe next time when I see Pooter, when I'm in my element, it's probably gonna be on site. If I see him, I'm gonna probably fight him again. Probably.
Yo, shout out to my dog Kevo. Super chat, cash up, gang, gang, gang. Bro's get the reaction in for FBG Young. This should be funny. Everything changed after. I bet the fuck it did change. I bet it fucking did. I guarantee you it changed.
Niggas broke on the bench. Niggas broke on the bench.
Welcome to the Safe to Speak podcast, man. We vibing, man. I came back to Chicago. I'm in the trenches. I'm in the trenches with one of the greatest, one of the loyalest persons. I've been watching him. I seen
How the fuck you know he
never
loyal?
changed that FBG in front of his name. So,
What?
and I like the way he talk. He feel honest. I feel like, man, dude, genuine when he talking. Like
That nigga genuinely backdoor your stupid ass, your goof ass, your lame ass.
So
Dick
I'm like, man,
riding
I hit him
ass.
up and I'm honored for him to come to my podcast.
Yeah, I bet you out him to come right in your mouth, you dick sucking ass nigga.
I hit him up and I'm honored for him to come to my podcast.
Yeah,
and
come
tell
in
the side
and
of
come
the
into my
story, man.
pod. I
Just
bet.
come and fuck with me.
I bet.
FBG Young, how you feeling, brother?
I'm chilling, brother. How you feeling?
Man, I'm great, man.
Sure. Appreciate you having me, gang.
So for the people who don't know, man, where you from?
Young probably ain't got no pipe on.
63rd in St. Lawrence.
Man, ain't got no
How was
pipe
it like
on him.
growing up in that area for you? Like,
Ain't got no pipe.
What, Woodlawn or Inglewood?
both.
What?
Any, like, how was it? What
See,
high school you go to?
I went to Robeson. That's
Okay.
in Inglewood.
I went to
How was
Robeson
it
too.
growing up in that area?
It was
Robeson was
I'm
busting.
chilling. Shit, really.
I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't in that bitch too long, but I was in that bitch for a nice little minute. Robeson was busting.
Chilling. Just, I ain't really take everything I had going on to school. I'm chilling. I'm mellow.
Right.
So I'm really just going to school. Shit, that's how I met JoJo, motherfucking Lil Mister. Who else was in that bitch? There's a couple more motherfuckers, but like five the rappers.
Yeah,
That's how I
yeah.
met them type shit.
So you was a part of that. I was gonna ask you that. You got into that fast. That when Lil JoJo made that BDK, you was like a part of that song.
Yeah, I was around.
How did that affect like everybody around you? Like how did that affect y'all?
I mean, it ain't like Foz. My niggas ain't really. I mean, it did to a certain extent. Like shit got more realer, but we was already under that effect already type shit.
Like as far as realer, like
Foz the BDK way type shit.
Yeah.
We was already coming like that.
Yeah, cause I seen a video, y'all. It was like you and two other dudes. I think it was the Dutchy. Y'all was young and y'all was like in the store or something. Y'all was gang banging hard as hell in the store. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know. We done had a lot of videos like that. Probably down there, folks. We just do just go on nigga shit, folks. Gang banging in the store, or just be in front of our shit, just gang banging. Little shit like that, recording, going live, little shit.
What was like the first time you lost somebody? Like what? How that was? Like, do you remember? And,
First
who
time
it was?
Took a shit. Like you saying, like from the hood, the neighborhood.
Yeah, for sure.
Tuka, yeah.
How was it like? Was he was like close to you?
Yeah, Tuka was close to everybody. For like around that time, everybody was outside around that time. So, you know, like,
He said he
our
must
community
look
was big as hell. So it's like, that shit like fucked everybody up.
Yeah.
Shit got real after that too. A lot of niggas started fading away, stopped coming outside, shit like that.
How old was he? Like, how old was
I think for like 14.
Damn. See, it's like the people that I be interviewing, they be
damn, folks. Let's see what happened, folks. I gotta hear that again. What happened? You
stop coming outside. It was like shit.
What happened when they killed Tuka?
Yeah, that shit like community was big as hell. Everybody was outside around that time, so you know, like, our community was big as hell.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like that shit like fucked everybody up.
Yeah.
Shit got real after that too. A lot of niggas started fading away, stopped coming outside, shit like that.
How old was he? Like, how old was
I think
Tuka?
for like 14.
Damn. See, it's like the people that I be interviewing, they be losing people from gun violence at 14. Like, that shit normal.
I mean, that shit seem normal though. That shit seem normal. Like, when you grow up, like, at the age I am, that shit starts like, nah, that shit wasn't normal. But that shit is normal going on in the hood though, brother. That shit normal.
That shit definitely normal.
Get into shit early.
But you gotta be honest, like we kind of like, well, how old you at?
I'm 30.
See, we the same age, so our group, we was mostly like more fighting first. I mean, the kids now they going.
Oh yeah, they on that. And
so
they
you think they lose
real switches?
Yeah. So you think they losing people before the 14? Like, well, it's like the kind of like
it's then a kind of
the same,
though, brother. Cause like
it's the same, nigga.
Our fighting day was 12, 13. We started getting killed at 13, 14, shit like that too. So like these niggas jumping off the porch getting killed at 14. Like, I mean, maybe 12. But it was shit like going on like that with us too. The only thing that's different for us them was like
the guns.
The guns and what they got access to. For sure.
100%.
We ain't really had access to all that shit.
Yeah, we motherfuckers used to share the same guns. Shit.
Yeah. And them bitches get passed down. And you really just couldn't be one of them shooters from the hood. Motherfucker gotta really put you through some shit, trust you. Niggas not just taking you on no hit or you not just getting the strap.
That's a fact.
Sure. Well, Lil J. Being around Lil J, did you
he go right for the jugular. What? I'm like, first I don't even know Lil J. Nigga had to put up a video of me with Lil J. Alright, maybe I did know Lil J.
Expect anything like, man, folks he might be a little gay or he might be a little weird. Like, you ain't seen nothing that was like, man, he might be on that a little bit.
No, folks look. I mean,
I knew
it's a lot of different stages of Lil J though.
I bet.
Like, it'd be a lot of different stages of niggas in Chicago gang. Cause niggas be nobodies, then they turn to somebody's quick as hell. Like, niggas be hoes, then you look back, niggas be acting like they killers. So it's be different stages. Of niggas,
These niggas be acting like they killers. Acting like they
somebody's
killers.
quick as hell. Like,
oh my god.
Niggas be hoes, then you look back. Niggas be acting like they killers. So
I ain't gonna lie. I gotta say this, bro. My cousin told me, this nigga ain't never did none of nobody, bro. This nigga's a fucking goofy. He be out there with the hypes, fucking on the hypes. All his hoes get fucked on by the niggas. And he got a job. Nothing wrong with the job, but he works a job. And let him tell it, when he talking to people that don't know him, he tells people that he's damn near runs the hood. If you let him tell you, he will tell you he run the ward and he don't even live in Killer Ward. He never lived in Killer Ward. He's not a Killer Ward member. But if you let him tell you, he gonna tell you he the chief. You see what I'm saying? He ain't never shot nobody. He don't do shit. He's a fucking clown. I almost killed this nigga at least 3 times personally. He's a fucking goofy. A goofy. A fucking goofy, gang. And his grandfather was a cop. I almost smoked him and his granddaddy. Like, bro, he's a goofy.
Be
gang.
different stages of niggas.
He's actually goofy.
So like, I don't know, but like, his turn stage, folks was a real rock star. His turn stage, though. Yeah. Folks had hoes, drugs,
niggas.
He was doing his thing. So niggas ain't even questioning him if he was, you know.
Fucking on the hypes is crazy work. Oh, I love
I don't really know. I can't really talk about another nigga besides what I seen.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
He said he had hoes. He had niggas.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, like being on the outside looking in, he was like the face of FBG.
Damn,
like,
you said that
like,
you said it to Young?
Dancing, everybody was.
You gonna say that to Young?
Was he one of the like?
Look at his
like,
face.
Creators?
Look at his face. Look at Young's face when his nigga said that Lil J was the face of y'all with all his dancing and shit. Look, bro, Young is. Oh my God, Young! Look at his look.
Like it was him. Like he had the dance in his. Everybody was listening to dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Was he?
Look at the look on Young's face.
He wanted to like start.
Young like you bitch ass nigga. You told me you weren't gonna mention Lil J. You told me you came. You said I'm here to promote my single. I'm here to talk about cash, and that's it. Now you in here talking about fucking Lil J and him being the face and all the trans shit. Come on, man. You ain't not fucking telling me to come here for this, bro. I would have stayed my ass in the fucking house. My bitch cooking chicken and I was playing 2K, nigga. God damn it.
Artists of it, like the creators.
Nah, hell nah. Hell nah, but shit.
Young Blue.
With the fans, you can't say he ain't. You know?
You see? He trying to let you know. Bro, I be telling niggas this the whole time. Bro, we had this conversation in this chat. I told ya when niggas was like, hey, folk. When the niggas said, hey, folk, you know really, Lil J the face of them niggas. And I'm like, don't say that. Yo, M-Thang, what did I say? I said, you can't really say that, folk. M-Thang? Lil J the face? I'm like, bro, you can't say that, G. Nah, Lil J. But then niggas from out of town be like, oh, he was. He diddy bumping. All that goof ass shit. And you know what? They're right, bro. Y'all fucking face was Geechee Man the Flair himself. Man.
They fuck with who they fuck with. And he definitely put on for the whole movement, so shit. But the folks definitely wasn't no starter. I mean, it was times my folks leaving his ass going to the studio.
Like leaving him back, yeah.
Yeah, type shit. Like, yeah, folks couldn't rap at all. He was down there stealing niggas' bars, making it all his song and shit.
My little brother used to have like be around him a little bit. Like, I seen him a few times out the way.
I knew he had to be linked with these niggas some type of way. They just hang with goofies, gang.
Yeah.
And he said that Chief Keef, he used to call Chief Keef and cap with him and shit. That shit true?
I mean, he probably did. Like, niggas used to do that a lot, though, with they, because niggas, like, you got to think about it. Niggas down there next door to each other for, like, so niggas down there, I don't know, I be feeling like niggas be fake fans.
Each other, right.
Or niggas really, you know,
Lil J was a fan.
I don't know, I just seen a lot of niggas doing that growing up. I never really was into that calling my ops and shit, but niggas definitely used to be doing that.
You still ain't with that?
What we got to talk for, man?
Facts.
Yeah.
What we talking for?
Yeah.
We know what's up. That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. We know what's going on. Fuck, we gotta talk for. I really don't think niggas get that, gang. I really don't think niggas be getting that, bro. That shit be like that on game. Forget. Bro, niggas know. I talk to my ops, but it's only because they be telling me how boring it is. My ops always telling me how boring shit is. Like, bro, without you, bro, these niggas hoes.
It was an altercation.
All types of funny shit. I should be laughing,
nearby
man.
bar and moved out onto the street. Alderman Timmy Knutson says he saw a video of a shooting that
gay
left
alderman.
a 39-year-old woman in critical condition around 3 Sunday morning.
And there's a lot of clear footage.
He says the video shows a group of people congregating near this patio area of Soloway Coffee on Belden.
There's people running into the space.
A coffee shop, nigga?
And there's a fight.
Niggas getting clapped. Gay, there's some gay niggas. For sure. Gay niggas clap the shit out of each other. 4%. Hold on, y'all. I gotta find my charge. Give me 2 seconds. Hold on. Hey, send the reaction. Super chats, cash app. Gang, gang, gang. Yeah. What? This nigga is laying on my goddamn shirt. Like, dude. Oh shit. But it's north side, bro. Oh, God damn it. Really, I did not know that was gonna happen.
The firearm go off.
Alderman Timmy Knutson says in the video you can see people disperse from this area. He also says that you cannot see the woman get shot, but you can clearly see the person who fired it. The next day we were on scene and saw a trail of dried blood on the sidewalk. The owner of Soloway says on Monday the Chicago Fire Department had to close their business temporarily and clear out the patio so they could hose down the marks. He says they lost about 60 customers that morning. It's reasons like this business owners and residents say they are upset with the mess and crime that spills out from The Dime, a bar nearby on Lincoln. People who live in the area say they stay away from windows in case shots are fired from the huge parties that spill out into the street every weekend.
In the
Shut
gay
down any other
bars?
business or call them for a new plan of operation.
In the gay bar, you're not doing that. You're not doing that, bro. It's a gay club and they're got it.
Alderman Knutson says before Sunday's shooting, the group of people came from The Dime. He says the city gets a lot of complaints regarding health, noise, and safety from the location. He is now working with city departments to put some restrictions on nightlife along the corridor. One idea is to cut back on some late-night licenses, which allows some businesses on Lincoln to stay open until 5 a.m. Another is to enforce parking on Belden.
Because we understand that a lot of times the party in the business moves out to the street.
We tried to talk with the owners or managers of The Dime, but we were told they were not willing to speak with us.
Bet.
The alderman is working with Chicago police to have additional patrols in this area on weekends. Right now, there are no arrests in the Sunday morning shooting and no update on the 39-year-old woman's condition. In Lincoln Park, Marissa Sulek, CBS News, Chicago.
My ass got popped. Damn, what the fuck did I just click, gang?
The Washington South is the GOAT of wave method.
Boy, get the fuck out of here. That young nigga shit out there watching this down. He must was cracking that nigga. Why would you kill the transmission gang?
Laura Schuler was proud of who she was. She didn't hide being transgender and was a leader.
This nigga is like a 40-year-old man. But it's like really like a 50-year-old woman. Like, that's a
LGBTQ plus community. Schuler was murdered on June 6, 2025. Her body found on Jonathan Avenue, just steps from her home in Evanston. Today, her loved ones faced her killer, 19-year-old Johnny Grimes.
Yeah, he was cracking that nigga, bro. His ass bogus as hell. That motherfucker like an old lady, folk. You nasty as hell.
Prosecutors detailed what happened the night Grimes and Schuler met
Freaky
up.
man.
He invited her into his car, and he drove away.
Prosecutors don't know what happened inside the car, but they say Schuler got out and started running.
Mr. Grimes got out of the car, pulled a weapon, and shot her in the back of the head, and left her for dead there on the side of the road.
Schuler's body was found the next day.
Now, either he found out it was a transmission or that transmission cheated on him. One way or another, transmission got crapped off the picture.
Grimes was arrested a month later and charged in her murder. Prosecutors say reaching a plea deal was a difficult decision that involved her family.
What he did is enormously heinous and extremely gratuitous.
Schuler's grandmother.
But I was like, I ain't do nothing to that faggot ass nigga.
Judge, her loss is unbearable.
She was so loud. And I prayed.
I'm like, that was a nigga. What the fuck you talking about? That was a nigga.
Schuler's best friend addressed.
I'm like, he was a man like me. He tried to touch my dick.
So you killing her thinking that was going to stop people from knowing that you like men or transsexual.
Oh, he was cracking the transmission. I knew it. See, that's why I never fuck a gay nigga up. See, that's what I'm saying, bro. If I kill a faggot, you have to damn to have a knife, pull a knife on me or a gun or something. And even if I do fire that bitch ass niggas up, gay, they gonna say, oh, the lovers quarrel. Oh my God. That's what they say, bro. Cause anytime a faggot get smoked, they gonna just assume that you a faggot too, gang. Like, you know what I'm saying, gang? I just mind my business, folks. On the G, I just mind my business, gang. But he looked like a goofy anyway. Like, why would you? He looked like he fucked trannies. You see what I'm saying? Like, he a goofy.
Closed doors is going to come to the light. So you killing her thinking that was going to stop people from knowing.
Not everybody know you cracking trannies.
Transsexual. The last thing I want to say is I hope you rot in hell.
When given the opportunity,
is there anything you'd like to say?
Grimes said nothing. The judge.
I would have said, fuck them faggot ass niggas, and I never cracked that nigga. Fuck him. I'll at least save your shit.
In prison.
Oh, he coming home. He gonna do about 12, 13 years. He gonna come home though. $25 to $29. That's like what? Give a nigga a straight year. I mean, if you killed the transmission, gang, like it ain't like you caught a real hat, boy. You you did some gay shit. Shout out to all my niggas in Toledo, man. Free my nigga Ram. My mom, free my nigga Beefy.
And it's been a problem that has plagued police in Ohio for decades. The gang and gun corridor along I-90 between Chicago and Toledo. Now, last week, a mass shooting at a popular summer festival in Toledo left 12 people.
Yeah.
And investigators have revealed
they know we locked in
between rival street gangs there in a city where Chicago gangs have franchised neighborhood criminal organizations. NBC Investigates Chuck Gowdy joins us with that story. Chuck.
Alex, if you drive I-90 out of Chicago...
Shout out to all my niggas in the cab. Y'all better know that. Yeah, nigga. Catch a body gang on my boys. You know that.
Straight east, you will arrive in Toledo, Ohio in less than 4 hours. That corridor has vexed police and federal drug and gun investigators for years, ever since the Chicago-based gangster Disciples and Latin Kings started using the interstate as a high-speed delivery route for weapons and illicit drugs in the 1970s.
High-speed delivery route is
even
crazy.
with less direct Chicago gang oversight, there is a flourishing street gang presence in Toledo that boiled over on Saturday.
In the video evidence we have in the interviews we've conducted, this is most definitely two
What's up, gang?
were disrespecting each other, and it led into a little bit of a foot chase and assaulting another individual. And at that point, one person did produce a firearm and start shooting, and then someone from the rival group, if you will, decided to pull his firearm and start returning fire.
Why would he?
The
What?
word gang, Toledo's police chief this afternoon describing what was a gang gunfight at this community summer festival in a Toledo park. 2 gangbangers armed with pistols, according to detectives, opening fire and wounding 3 intended targets and 9 innocent bystanders. Several
Damn!
Police here say
Whoa! 9 bystanders.
Early 20s, and that they have recovered 2 guns possibly used in the weekend mayhem. Ballistics tests underway. Gang investigators this afternoon say the Chicago-based gangster Disciples have loosened the reins on Toledo's now largely splintered street groups, but still may be providing arms and drugs. Authorities believe nearly 3 dozen factions are still aligned structurally with Chicago gang headquarters, but that they call the shots on their own in Toledo. That doesn't make it any easier on police.
The footprint of the event was very large, and it's done that way for a reason. I understand that, but that also makes it a little bit harder to contain that event. Having the number of projecting or off-duty officers that were actually assigned there, the number of officers that we backfilled from the shifts to be there, we had an adequate number of officers at this event to try to maintain safety at the event. Unfortunately, you know, there are incidents that happen rapidly, and unfortunately, we are not clairvoyant. We can't predict when it's going to happen.
Although Toledo's hundreds of street gang members and associates maintain ideological ties to Chicago Latin Kings and gangster Disciples, the Ohio City at the end of that I-90 gang corridor has adapted over the years, according to law enforcement, with a leaner, younger membership of so-called localized hybrid gangs, recruiting residents as young as 12. But as we saw just last weekend, just as lethal. Marion?
Thank you so much, Chuck Gowdy from our newsroom.
Shout out to all my niggas in Toledo. Y'all better know that. Hey, y'all, send the reactions in, bro. Let me check and see. Probably got reactions. My dumb ass probably don't even know. Send the reactions in, man. It's there. If it be 3 o'clock in the morning, yeah, bro. Send the reaction. I'm finna get the fuck up out this shit. Nobody send the reaction in, bro. It's late as hell. But I kept my, you know, I did all my.
Said most rappers die in their own city, and I remember you saying that, and then the deaths go on. You said that, so it's a 2-part question. Well, let's start with that because I also want to get into.
It's just facts, bro. Like, you go to another state, motherfuckers want autographs, you know. You never really have problems in a club, you know. In your own city, them the motherfuckers who really despise you, you know. Away, motherfuckers might look at you and another city might crack a joke. These old niggas like that. But these niggas are gonna take it to, they will kill you.
Yeah.
You know, nigga from, these niggas gonna kill you in your own city.
Yeah.
Because,
and they know you. They know you.
Yeah, it done got to a point now in the cities where you killing for clout now. You know, they killing for, if the bigger I kill, the bigger I become.
Right.
A lot of niggas like, fuck, I can't do this rap shit. Or I can start off this way.
Right.
So, it's fucked up in the hood now, no.
Yeah. Nice.
It's like the 90s, the early 90s.
It's worse because you know what's crazy? They actually like promoted to defund the police. So it's like the police not even doing their job neither. Like it's just
they backing off.
Everything
on top
is
of it,
just lawless. Like I'm seeing shit the other day, broad daylight, motherfuckers are just robbing the motherfucking store. I'm looking like, and it's like it's almost like the government is allowing it to happen because they even got something called a purge law. Did you hear about this?
Illinois,
Yeah, I heard somebody sent that shit to me, bro.
Where they saying like, yo,
they haven't passed it yet though. They put it on.
The order of thinking you can do crime for 24 hours. What the fuck is that gonna do?
That's not what it is.
You're in Illinois.
This is not what it is. They're not gonna lock you up.
Somebody's gonna take it the wrong way.
It's not 24 hours. They're not gonna lock you up for a lot of crimes.
Right.
There's no bail. You don't got to bail out. None of that. It's just like a ticket arrest.
Right.
So you're not afraid to do a lot of things.
Yeah, but you also said that Los Angeles is the rap capital. What did you call it?
Bro, we got so many dudes that got robbed in L.A. who just ain't talking about it like that.
I ain't gonna lie, L.A., they hate out of town.
Industry, in the underground circle, niggas who really in the street.
Right.
who ain't gonna go and say they got robbed.
Right.
But they got a lot of, when I say a lot of people that got robbed in Cali, bro, like that motherfucker dangerous, bro. Like, it's really dangerous, bro. Like, I was at No Jumper, nigga stole our truck. I'm at the interview, nigga stole my motherfucking truck.
Damn.
I ain't never say talk about this shit. I'm at Adam No Jumper, nigga steal my motherfucking truck.
Oh shit.
I'm at a strip club, they breaking one of my other bitches' car. Like, bro, like it ain't, hey, bro, like they out to get it, bro. Like, you know, they try to get my artists like, bro, this shit real out there.
Right.
You know.
And do you so when you go to LA, how do you move? Is it a conscious way you move different?
I move kind of deep. I bring all my people from Louisiana. I try to move like 10 deep. At the least. You know, and I'm in and out. Like, nigga, I'm not hanging in no LA. Like, you know, I'm coming do a deal, woo de woo, and I'm out probably the next day. Like, you know, like. I know it ain't safe. My people know it ain't safe. You know, the whole industry know. Like, niggas getting jacked out there. Niggas gonna jack you. You know, you gotta lay them down, bro. You gotta be ready.
But like even you with the movie though, isn't it beneficial for you to be out there? Because like with the movie, like that's the movie capital of the world as well.
Atlanta now, nigga.
My life more beneficial than that shit.
That was an ill answer.
You know.
I wasn't even ready for that one.
You
That
know,
was,
my life more beneficial than that shit. I just don't, you know, even though I got a lot of respect for a lot of dudes out there, it's just not an area that's, you know, that's safe for entertainers, you know, and niggas that look like us, you know, like, you know, we targets out there, you know.
Do you think that rappers being a rapper right now is one of the most dangerous jobs?
It is.
It is.
What's more dangerous than being a rapper?
We don't even know who our enemies look like.
Like, bro.
Exactly.
Exactly. They everywhere.
Yep.
We gotta worry about the police.
Yep.
We gotta worry about the ops.
Yep.
If you got ops, somebody's gonna be dead around you.
Yep.
So that's the thing, a kid in the street, you can't get ops. So we got the ops, we got the police, we got bitches trying to set us up, get our sack.
Bingo.
We got bitches that throw charges on us.
Word.
Yep.
We got niggas flunking theyself out to put us in prison.
Word.
We got bitches have baby for us just to get our sack.
Word.
We got family that fuck over us behind this money.
Wow.
Like, you know, like, yeah, bruh. Yo, this nigga a turn because he won't be you.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah, I know.
Like, you know, like, bro, then everybody, you know, showing 30s and shit, so that make it, when you do get into it with a nigga, like, they gonna kill you. Every video, you got 30s. 30 sticks.
Yeah.
Anybody play with you, they know
exactly what
they gotta kill you.
Right.
So it's dangerous being a rapper, bro.
That's
everywhere you go, you gotta, shit.
That's a fact, though. You ain't lying. I'm gonna watch this last clip and then I'm gonna end it, bro. I ain't seen no clip through yet.
All right, y'all, listen up, man. I'm only gonna say this one time. If you in here, that means you care about your future. But this is not about rap. If you in here dealing in rap, then you can leave right now. Everybody in here can rap their asses off. But if rapping meant you made money, then Cassidy will be a fucking billionaire.
Huh.
Take a look at this slide. Now, can you guess which one of these people is a Billboard charting rap artist with billions of streams globally? It's simple. We all know that optics is everything. With my system, I'm tossing your black ass a life raft.
I can help my brother better when I'm at the top.
There. Look at this. Memorize this. Go to sleep dreaming about this.
What's the YWA, man?
Hey, young, white, avatar.
One of them kids that you was hanging out in the studio with yesterday.
See, you gotta get one and train him and nurture him and try to catch them all.
Nigga, Pokemon.
Exactly.
Man, I can make an album better than them kids, win a Grammy, and then use the clout to go on tour again.
And your album would be better. But nobody wants to hear you. Because you old. You can never get bigger than your last album.
Y'all niggas tripping.
We tripping.
Yeah.
Bunks on the slide. See, it's 3 stages to this thing. The first one is Young Street. That was all us when we first started off, all swagger. Then is OG. See, the young kids, they look up to us. They respect the influence. Finally, it's family films. Now see, right here, you right on the cusp of OG. But you think you got all the time in the world. But in actuality, you're gonna be Ice Cube's best friend in Are We There Yet 5 in less than a year.
Oh, that's bullshit, man. That's bullshit. I'm still hot out here, man. I just did an arena tour.
And what's bigger than an arena? You think you selling out soccer stadiums, my nigga? All that goes up must go down. Let me ask you a question. When you was in the studio yesterday with those kids, they even know who you were?
Man, fuck them kids. Man, look, niggas still checking for me because I speak for the streets. You heard?
Man, the streets can't feed you. What, you want to end up like Blue Blood? I love that nigga, and I didn't even know he had an album out till he was in the ground for 5 months.
You could downsize your whole lifestyle and be fine. Live out in the country in the middle of nowhere. But if you want this lifestyle, you better get a YWA in the next 5 months while they still remember you.
I think they're gonna show the whole fucking skit. Hey man, I'm up out of here, man. Love all, trust none, keep a gun. When nobody tell you, I love you, bro. You know what I'm saying? That was a clip from the show Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? But if I get up out of here, ain't no reaction. It's 3 in the morning. I'm gone. You know? We'll link up same